Hi, this is Elizabeth Montgomery, inviting you to stay tuned for Bewitched.
Well, America, how do you like New McFeast, McDonald's biggest, juiciest hamburger ever?
He loves it.
You're the one. You were.
We love it.
You made it with our McFeast.
I love it.
The first time that you ate it. Just one McFeast with lettuce, mayonnaise, and pickles too. One bakery roll, tomatoes, and you fell in love, did you?
This is the love with hamburger.
You're the one. You think that you're in love. Our new McFeast is what you're dreaming of.
A big beef patty, lettuce, mayonnaise, tomatoes, pickles, and onions on a bakery roll. McDonald's New McFeast. It's a lot to love. Yeah.
At McDonald's, we do it all for you.
Rescued from the brink of death. She's breaking up. Transformed by radical technology.
We can rebuild him.
Part man. Part weapon. All bionic action. Steve Austin is the $6 Million Man on the Sci-Fi Channel. Coming up next.
Hey! It's Podblast time!
This ain't just a show. It's a time machine. Buckle up. Pop culture fans. You're about to blast back with jazz. He's got the clips, got the knowledge, got the spark. Digging through the past, lighting up the dark. 16 millimeter film, vintage frames, toys and trivia. Retro games, comic books, oh, they're his thing. Bringing back the joy that nostalgia brings. Let's back, rewind that track. Saturday morning in a Podblast flash. Famous deaths, iconic scenes, laughs and legends from your childhood dreams. Now flip the switch, take it slow. We're going back to the golden glow. Grab your snacks, press play, don't miss your chance. It's a blast from the past with your host, Chance.
That's right. It's Podblast time. It's Podblast time. How are you? How are you? How are you doing? Sorry about that little silence. StreamYard muted my mic again, but I'm Chance Bartels, your host of the Nostalgic Podblast, welcoming you to another edition, another live edition of the show. Got a lot of topics and a lot of folks that are ready to jump on the panel that are backstage. Today's topics, are going to be taking a bite out of hamburgers in our favorite hamburger joints. Some that may no longer exist, like Burger Chef. I don't think they're around anymore. Someone correct me in the chat. Are they around anymore in your area? And then places that do exist. We're talking fast food as well as sit-down burger joints. I kind of like the Ruby Tuesday hamburger. At least it used to be good the last time I had it a couple years ago. But you know how things are. Sometimes the quality of the ingredients in the food just keeps going down, 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 especially with these chains. It's kind of sad. Either that or my taste buds are getting old. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of both. But let's get on with it and bring up our panel. We have a friend of the Podblast who hasn't been on in quite some time. She's in Southern California. We're talking about Sara. Hello, Sara. Excellent. I can't hear you. I'm going to jump. Tell people about you and your channel. I'm going to jump out.
Okay, there it goes.
Now I hear you.
Yeah, it made me muted when you put me up automatically. So that was fun.
And it muted me. And I need to keep my eye on my settings. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. I don't think it's my computer, but at least I'm not freezing up yet. I'm trying to be like a little ventriloquist, not move my mouth. Aren't I funny? I'm a mime. Yeah. Go ahead, Sara.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, hello, everybody. I'm in Southern California. It's like 80-some degrees, because of course. And I do a bunch of stuff on my channel, so check it out.
Very cool.
I do shows with Chance and Dan and Pons and Snarky and everybody on Thursdays. And also UFO Man. And I talk aliens. So there you go.
That's Tim.
Yeah.
He runs that channel. Okay, well, let's bring up Mikey. Here's Mikey.
Hello, all you Podblasters from Canada. How you doing, everybody? This is Chatty Blogger MS, which that, of course, stands for Mikey and my beautiful wife, Suzanne, over here, producing and helping me out today. And I'm so happy that I'm here back with Chance again. And for the first time, I get to do a panel with Sara. My flock is everywhere. There we go.
Awesome. We figured it out today. Yay.
I like that.
Oh, hey, where we right now, our channel, I'm doing some special webcams live and starting
not on OnlyFans, I hope. No OnlyFans.
No.
Family show.
You'll be pleasantly surprised. Starting April 1st, we are going to do, for 4 straight nights, we will be covering Jesus of Nazareth from 1977. I will be doing a review on each part, 4 straight days, right up until Easter, which is on April 5th this year. And a week later, I'm continuing my weekly coverage of one of the greatest spy genres ever made, Get Smart. I'm on my 5th season.
Get Smart, one of the best.
I'm on my 5th season, and I want, Sara, if you and Chance are available after I finish the 5th season, and the 7 episodes from 1995, which, but they had eye candy and Elaine Hendricks, so we can't.
Look who else
is
here. Al is here. Al Hardee.
Hey.
Alsplace.
Yeah. Chance has got my information. Just have him hit me up.
We got. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Mikey, but I wanted to let Al know that I saw him back there.
Oh, yeah.
It's a full house for the Podblast. This is as full as I will ever have it. The Fantastic Four is in the house. This is
That's right. I want to say towards the end of April, just to finish my thought here, but for everybody, I want to bring all of us back so we can cover the 3 Get Smart films that came out right after. Like, there was the Nude Bomb in 1980, the TV movie called Get Smart Come Again, and then the 2008 with Steve Carell, Anne Hathaway, Adam Arkin, a special cameo from David Ketchum, who played Agent 13, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who was Agent 23. So I want to do that with all 4 of us, if we can, towards the end of April.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had all the Get Smart episodes from Channel 17 when they got rid of their film.
Oh, you lucky.
On real film. He didn't finish his thought. Reel to reel 16mm film.
16mm, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The best way to watch them. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Esmeralda. I'm just looking at the chat. Hang on, listener. Here with me.
Hey.
I want to say hey to Jennifer. Now, Sarah is simul-streaming the show, so a lot of her fans are in chat. So we're very grateful to have them with us and our simul-stream. Hey to Joe Gutfeld watching in New York State. I need to see how his Mets are doing. I don't want to date the show, but 2026 Major League Baseball recently started. My Atlanta Braves are off to a good start. Unfortunately, your team, Mikey, is not doing so well, but we'll leave it at that.
I know.
But it's early. I mean, what do we have, like 6 or 7 months? I mean,
we still have 160 games to go. So.
Hey, Kevin. Hello, Kevin.
Oh my gosh.
In the chat. Oh, there's a lot of folks here. Wow, this is great. Well, Al, how have you been doing today?
Doing good. I love this weather. It's been nice outside, you know.
Yeah, and he's in Georgia, as am I, and it is very, very nice. Actually, you know what? I've had my Audi for years. I didn't know it's a sunroof. I thought it was a moonroof. I opened it for the very first time today.
Really?
What's the difference between a sunroof and a moonroof?
I thought it just propped up, because when you push the little button, I need to read the owner's manual. When you push the little button, it would prop the sunroof up. But when you turn it left or right, it opens up. Who knew? I feel
Chance, this is a special moment for all of us. I am also simulcasting on my channel. So I think some people to come and visit. More of the power.
Yeah.
Al, why aren't you? You just click the little button and stream it in progress to your channel.
I'm not sure how to do that.
Well, you just stream it to your audience, and you don't have to change time or anything.
We had a whole lesson on this backstage, and I taught everybody how to do it.
I had to learn the hard way.
So do I have to go to YouTube and do it?
No, you're on StreamYard. You just do it on the StreamYard side. Like when you first pop in, like look up on the StreamYard. It should have a add to your audience.
Stream this to your audience. Then you just go from there.
You just follow the prompts. You should be able to
and it'll go in progress, Al. So it won't stream anything before you came on. It'll stream right from when you click the button.
Right when you just
highlight where you want it to count but I'm stopping the show with this. But we must.
And I know it's working because there's my buddy from Ohio, Buckeye Country, Mr. Commodore Productions. Hello, Jim, brother. How you doing? Glad to see you, my friend.
So here's the topics. All of us on camera look like we could attack and pound a good hamburger.
Damn right we could.
Yes.
For the chat and for us on the panel, we're going to talk about our favorite burger joints. We're talking fast food or sit-down restaurant, preferably a chain, so that people watching around the world can talk about theirs in the chat. You know, something that's universal, not necessarily a mom and pop, but if you have a mom and pop burger joint up there in Canada, Mikey, you want to mention, go for it. But I want to try to stick to, names that people know and brands people know.
Yeah.
And then
did you know KFC had jelly beans?
Excuse me?
I said, did you know KFC had jelly beans?
Oh, perfect for Easter.
Listen, they're not perfect for anything. Save yourself. Don't. Watch the show we did. Sorry, I just
also
you're talking about food.
I have some collectibles to share pertaining to the $6 Million Man, and then we'll talk about a classic British show, the forerunner to a show called Space 1999. It's talking about Gerry Anderson's UFO or UFO.
Oh yeah, UFO.
On my channel, I've been sharing tapes I did. I'm old as dirt. I taped this back in 1987 on TV 69. I kid you not. The station is TV 69, WVEU.
Wow.
Family show, but it is TV 69. And I taped these, and they sent the worst film prints to this station. So I'm sharing them. There's only 26 episodes of that series, but my station, VEU, only aired 24 of them because 2 of them were edited in the format of a TV movie. They titled Invasion UFO, and WATL 36, an independent Atlanta station competitor of TV 69, aired those 2 episodes, which was the first episode, an episode titled Reflections in the Water. Anyway, I digress. I'm getting ahead of myself. And then we're going to remember an actress who died. Now, since I've been on the air, of course, Chuck Norris has died. I don't want to date the show. And Chuck Norris, he didn't just kick the bucket. He kicked the bucket's ass.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, I heard he beat up a Grim Reaper on the way to heaven. His head's off, and it's like all skeleton, and it's a very cool cartoon.
My joke fell flat timber. It just...
Well, you know, on TBS back when Chuck Norris was popular, they had 5 nights of Prime Chuck on TBS.
Prime Chuck.
They did.
I
And they
remember that. Right
every night they ran Chuck Norris movies.
Straight nights of Prime Chuck on TV.
I like
do remember that.
Octagon.
Yeah.
Remember Octagon?
Oh, yeah. But I have a personal favorite, if you guys don't mind. My personal favorite is Invasion USA. I will watch that on endless loop forever and ever. I know where he goes, it's time, and blows. Angela, hello.
Since you mentioned that, a little pet peeve of mine back in the 80s, like 1986, was I would look for Invasion UFO to get those 2 episodes that were not on VEU 69, and all I'd see is Invasion USA, Chuck Norris. I get excited like there'd be an alphabetical listing in the TV Week insert in the Sunday paper, and it would have an alphabetical listing. Remember that, Al, in the AJC of the movie?
Yeah.
And I'd say, oh, there's Invasion UFO. Oh, it's Invasion USA. But one time only, I did see Invasion UFO on WATL on channel 36, cool. And I recorded it, and I still have it on tape. Anyway, awesome.
Wow.
So, what do you guys want to start with? I'm going to give it to the panel. Do you want to start with our favorite burger joints, or do we want to remember someone who passed away? I have some clips. Valerie Perrine, who was a character actress. Hey, Tracy, in the chat in Florida.
Hey, Tracy.
Hey, Tracy, welcome.
What would you guys, Al? What would you like to start with?
Well, let's just talk about food. Let's talk about the burgers.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm down.
Food is always good, you know.
All
That's
right.
great.
Well, how about this to keep it organized? Do you guys think we should do like our top 5 burger joints?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
do top 10? You think 10's too much?
Oh no,
5 is good.
5 is good.
5 is good.
Who wants to start? Ladies first, or
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
we
go.
defer to the young lady here.
Let's
All
Sarah go.
right.
Yeah.
So by far for me out here in California and like Nevada, anyways, In-N-Out. Oh, In-N-Out is the best. It's tops. Yeah, I will wait in the line for the drive-through all the way out into the street. I will, and I will complain about it, and of course, and I'll still do it anyways, right? And I love In-N-Out burgers. Like, they're the best. You know, they have a secret menu, which really isn't secret. They just don't publish it, right? So you can get things animal style. you can get stuff, with like cheese on it. You can get protein burgers, so they don't have a bun. They're wrapped in lettuce, and they're just really good. I mean, I enjoy In-N-Out. I would have to say my second one, I don't know how big this chain is, but there's a place in Anaheim called 50/50 Burger. And it's like hamburger and pork together, right? So bacon, and then there's bacon on it. And then they have bacon maple shakes. So good. Lots of bacon there. It's really great. As far as another, fast food chain out there, Sonic. I love Sonic. Oh my gosh, they have the best drinks.
Yeah, Sonic's good. That's a drive. That's like a car hop, right? Yeah, you have to park.
Yeah. Well, you can drive through, and you can go inside. I know. Well, some of them you can. Some of them you order at a window outside. It depends, right?
Yeah.
The one in Hemet, you can walk into it, order, and then wait outside.
Well, I have some examples on the screen. Anyone who's watching, listeners, I just have a picture of a Wendy's burger, McDonald's, White Castle, Burger King Whopper, Shake Shack burger, Five Guys burger, just as an example. Kind of a bad shot. It's like a bird's eye view of the bun. Like whoever took this photo, it's not a good photo because you want to see the meat, how thick the patty is.
Unless they were comparing buns.
So In-N-Out Burger, you probably know this, Sarah. They're reportedly leaving California. I know that's going to cause you some pain.
Well, look, I'm going to be leaving California too. So look, it's inevitable. So yeah, no, like
so those are your top 2. In-N-Out Burger, that's your number 1, right?
Yeah.
So we're not counting down from 5 to 1. Okay, that's cool. So you went ahead and shot the wad. That's cool.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna let people sit there and wonder. No, you want to know what my least favorite is? Burger King. Absolutely, my least favorite.
Least favorite. Oh, that's good.
Oh,
right.
Icky.
Well, hang on. So what was your second pick? Your first is In-N-Out of the good to the good. Your second,
yes, right.
Or do you want to? Should we take turns? Should we let Mikey go next?
It's 50-50 burger.
50-50.
Sonic, right?
You said I remember Sonic. Yeah.
Then a Red Robin is really good.
Yum. Yeah. Red Robin.
Yum. Yeah.
Don't they have the bottomless fries at Red Robin? They're going out of business.
Yeah.
I think they're chapter 13 because of that.
Wouldn't surprise me. Anyways, yeah. So, and then as far as like a fifth one, I would have to say McDonald's for the convenience.
Well, McDonald's has the new Arch Burger. Have you tried that one?
No. If I don't have to, I'm not going to.
It's supposed to be bigger, kind of like the Whopper.
Gross. They used to have a good one over there at McDonald's called the Big and Tasty. Why don't they bring that back? That was good.
I wanted them to bring back the McRib. Why won't you bring back the McRib?
That back a lot. The McRib and here,
they were nasty. They were nasty.
Yeah, the McRib.
I love McRib. You forget I live in Canada, so a lot of things are less processed. Just saying.
No, I think it's
good.
I think it's oxen penis in the McRib or something.
Really?
No.
Whoa, I didn't need to know that.
Bison penis. No, I don't know.
What?
No, I'm just being silly. I'm sorry.
It's pork shoulder. It's pork shoulder. My wife knows it.
But they bring back the McRib a lot in the States. I mean,
yeah,
like,
they do, but they don't rarely bring it back here in Canada. So it's like, what? Come on now.
Let's let Al say something. Al can't get a word in edgewise.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I think what I'd like to do is just take turns. Since Sarah's mentioned pretty much 2 to the good and 1 to the bad. Al, what's one of your favorite hamburger places? Sit down.
Well, I just like the Whopper. I've always liked the Whopper. I mean, going back, you mentioned Burger Chef earlier. Well, Burger Chef became Burger King, actually. All the Burger Chef locations became Burger Kings. But I just like the Whopper. I've always liked it. It's been very tasty to me all these years.
Have you heard that there's a new ad campaign in the States, Whopper Wednesday, where you can get a Whopper for $3.99 only on Wednesday?
And they've come out with a new Whopper, too. It's a different bun that I want to go try.
Oh God!
But another burger.
I hate that.
Another burger chance that we like. We used to go to Chili's, remember? And they had a good burger at Chili's.
Oh, they did. Yeah, and I like my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby.
Yeah. We used to go there on Sundays when Chance and I and Tom were doing a podcast on Sundays, and we'd always meet over at Chili's, and they had great burgers at Chili's.
Nice.
And I like a Wendy's burger. I like that one. McDonald's is okay. And if there's nothing else that is close to me, I'll eat a McDonald's burger. But I also like Steak and Shake. I like their burgers at Steak and Shake.
Wow. Hey, Dago, California 619 says, I remember when a Whopper was 99 cents. Al, do you have the same memory?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're all old enough to remember that.
Originally, the Whopper was charbroiled. They cooked them on an open flame, and they were really tasty. I don't know whether they still do that or not, but they still have that same taste to me. I just like it, And they put, and it's big. It's a meal. When you get that and some fries and a drink, it's a good meal. Sure. Now, to me, the McDonald's burgers, the Big Mac, they're kind of small, but I like the Whopper. That's my favorite.
They have gotten smaller, Al. I will not lie. The Big Macs have gotten a lot smaller. But if you add some extra condiments, like bacon,
add what? Condoms.
Bacon. Condiments.
I'm being stupid. I know. I'm in a goofy mood. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I haven't had this much fun.
You need a mint for the
condiments. Yes.
Yeah. Before you put the condom on, then you have the mint. Oh, condiments. Okay.
Condiments. Yeah, condiments.
Right.
I've lived here too long. Okay. I'm going to go with my top 5 burgers. Okay, so number 5 is a place we love, and Al just mentioned it, Steak and Shake. Fantastic. Yeah. Some of the best burgers and the best milkshakes ever. Let's be honest.
Oh, they got great milkshakes. Yeah.
You walk in there, and it's just like fantastic.
And they have the beef tallow fries. Beef tallow in the fries now, French fries.
Yeah. True. Number 4 is a place I'm going to pick here locally. It's called T-Bones. And T-Bones, they do great steak, they do great burgers, and you can have any of those done the way you exactly want it. The guy who makes them, you know, you can have it medium well, medium, well done. I love mine charred. I'm sorry, I got to have it in flames, or I'm not eating it. It's got to be baked. It's got to be totally cooked. But she likes, you know, but Suzanne likes medium well. But T-Bones has been a Canadian staple here in the Toronto area. Oh God, since the early 1970s. And this place is great. But it's so out of the way. And, you know, most people don't know it's there. But if you go in and the food is fantastic, their service is wonderful. They take care of everybody. And it does get busy. It tends to get busy on weekends. So it's a fantastic place. Number 3 and number 2 I'm going to go with standards here. Number 3, I've always loved Big Macs. I know they get smaller, but one of the best things is we have we have a Big Mac if we go to McDonald's with extra bacon in it. It's got to have the extra bacon. And that kind of does make it a little bit larger there, Al. A little bit. And it is kind of nice. Number 2 would be Burger King. I can't go without a Whopper. I'm sorry. I love Whoppers.
They're good.
You know, and they're still good. They're still made right. Just the best thing ever. But number 1 for me and my wife, the Wendy's Baconator.
Those are good.
Oh, I've never tried that.
Those are so good. And their fries, I'm telling you right now, Wendy's is the best fries ever. They're the best fries.
Do you know who makes a really good burger?
Any of them. So
you know who makes a really good burger is Arby's. Arby's has a great hamburger. Yeah, they do.
It's good Arby's.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Arby's has a great hamburger.
They used to have a great used to have an Arby's in our local neighborhood, and they used to have a great roast beef sandwich.
Yeah.
And the au jus sauce, on the side. Yeah. I know Sarah would go ape on that, man.
Oh yeah, that's some good. Yeah, it's very good. It has to get 2 cups because, of course.
Yeah. But that's my top 5 chance.
This is a non-anti-Semitic zone. What did you say? Jews? What did you just say?
Okay.
All right, just checking.
AUJUS. That's in French. Remember, I live in Canada.
Yeah, Al has been speaking highly of the Arby's burger for some time. I've never tried one, but he's been telling me it's really good.
Well, they're really good. You'll like it. I took Tom there one time, and he had one. You said, you know, this is really a good burger, and they're good. Yeah.
Tracy says she likes bar burgers. You know, there at one time Applebee's, which was a great bar and restaurant, used to have a wonderful bar burger. I would always go to Applebee's.
That's the way the Chili's is. They have a bar and a restaurant, and the Chili's burgers are really good.
Yeah,
you can
I always love Applebee's.
Yeah, really good.
Applebee's was the first sit-down meal I ever bought with my own money when I was mowing lawns for money, you know, as a kid.
You did that
and
too,
I got the chicken finger basket. I used to love their French fries. And you dip it in the honey mustard at Applebee's. TJ Applebee's, your neighborhood Applebee's. It was TJ Applebee's.
Nice. Yeah.
Hello.
So, yes. What is your favorite burger stand, sir? Where are you going to go with that?
Hey, Tracy said, I'll answer that in a second. Tracy says, I am Jewish, but I take no offense. Yeah, I'm just kidding. You know me. And hello to Crystal Andrea Cabin Gas. Oh, wow. Hey.
Cabingas. I think it's Crystal Andrea Cabingas.
Yeah.
I'm right, Crystal.
I like Kevin Gas better. That's brilliant.
Hello. Here's my other brother who spends time between California and Arizona. His name is Fam Toby. He's on my channel there, a chatty blogger. Thank you, Toby, for popping on in there, sir. He's going to be moving soon to Indiana. So,
oh wow,
really cool. Yeah.
Hey, hey, hello to Motorhead 250.
Hello, Motorhead.
Representing the fun tribe. We like that.
And Toby's got his YouTube channel right there. He's promoted on my channel there, right above Tracy. So thank you so much, Tony. Appreciate that, brother.
Okay. So
and you know,
you asked me a question. I'm going to answer it really quickly. I'm just going to say one or two so we can go around another round of burger talk. And I have a classic commercial I want to play.
Okay.
From the land down under, Australia. I just love it. It's a McDonald's commercial. But I would say, I mentioned at the very beginning of the show, but I can't tell if my mic was muted or not. I like the damn Ruby Tuesday hamburger in terms of a chain. I really, really like it. I think it's good. And I love that salad bar, but they're going out of business. They're not managed very well. There's one near me on a street called Delk Road in Marietta, Georgia. And it's always dead every time I go by there. Yet it's near like 2 busy hotels. It's just always empty in the parking lot. And it's a shame. I feel like it's a matter of time before they go under. But I love their salad bar. Yeah.
They, Red Robin's has a good burger too.
Yeah, that's good. So I was going to mention that we are on the same wavelength. So that's enough.
I said Red Robin.
Yeah, Red Robin's is good.
Yeah, and Sarah mentioned Red Robin too. Yum. Yep, we mentioned that.
And since Sarah's in California, Sarah, do you remember when they had the Ralph's Burger place on the Long Beach Pier? Do you remember that?
I've never been to it, but I used to live in Long Beach, but I never went there. So
okay, well, if you ever go to Ralph's, they do now. They moved it from the pier. They move it inland a little bit, but it's really good. If you're in the Long Beach or Seal Beach area, go to Ralph's.
On the East Coast, Ralph's is called Checkers.
I knew that. Yeah, I did know that. Yeah, Checkers.
Yeah, Checkers is a good burger too.
It is
so
good.
Chance, what hamburgers were you talking about?
Yeah, what burgers are we talking about here?
Hang on, we got a call.
All righty.
The Podblast line. The nostalgic Podblast. Who is this?
This would be a friend of the nostalgic Podblast, Danny Cochran.
Oh, it's Danny Cochran.
Oh,
Danny! Hey, Danny. Good to hear from you, buddy.
Burgers. What is one of your favorite sit-down or fast food burger joints, Danny?
Yeah.
I mean, it's really tough because obviously I'm a cook and I know how to make hamburgers. I kind of, I used to really like both like Ruby Tuesday and Applebee's. They made really good burgers.
Applebee's.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned Applebee's, sir. They used to have this a nacho. You remember they used to have the nachos and the chips and all the whole schmear. It was one of their great. It was like a taco salad, but it was so good.
All right, Al. I'm surprised you didn't mention one because of your name, Hardee. Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. I thought Hardee's had a good burger.
I said Carl's Jr. is good too. That's like my
Hardee's is hard to find now. There was one close to me, but it turned into a Dunkin' Donuts location. But I do like Hardee burgers when I can find them. But
I love Carl's Jr. They are going under. They're always still big. I mean, even now they're still big. Everybody else is downsizing. Theirs is still big. Yeah, I'm paying more for it, but I'm getting full, so it's worth it.
Yeah,
Danny, Danny, why don't, if you want to, I texted you the link. Why don't you jump on if you have time so we can see you and hear you better? Is that cool?
All right, man. I'll do it.
All right, thanks. Bye. All right.
Right,
Can anyone hear that
Danny,
call in the chat? Could you hear Danny? It seemed like low audio.
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And I want to mention one more place that where we started going to, A&W. You guys remember A&W root beer and all that stuff?
Yeah.
They used to have the drive-ins, but it was a drive-in restaurant, so you could wait outside and get it, or you could go inside like we used to back in.
I think we have
Daly
one
City,
in
California.
Riverside like that still, where you can park and like that and stuff. Like Sonic is like that, right? You can park there, and they actually bring it out to you on roller skates or rollerblades.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. We had a Sonic like that back in Phoenix when I lived in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, Sonic was great then.
If only if they had one of those in my area when I was a kid, because I rollerbladed all the time, so I never took them off. It would have been great.
Right. You know what's great though, guys? You know what's great though, guys, is here, our A&W, they serve burgers anytime. So if you want to have a burger for breakfast, amen, brother, you're allowed to have one. And they tell you it only takes 7 minutes to make one for you. They're very polite about that, very serviceable.
The best hamburger place after the bar lets out is Jack in the Box. Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh, I love Jack in the Box.
You don't have one here.
God, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Or I used to go to Denny's.
Oh, Denny's, yeah, right. It depends on which way you're going home. If you're gonna hit of that or Denny's, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And there's places you don't think will have a good burger that do, like Del Taco, and they've closed all their Georgia locations. They're filing for bankruptcy.
No, I'm sorry, sad to hear.
Oh, dude, Del Taco's hamburgers were actually pretty good. I was thinking about that too, but I was like, nobody else seems to ever know when I say Del Taco.
We don't even have Del Tacos up here. We have Taco Bell, but we don't have Del Tacos.
Hey, Danny.
Hey,
Danny. We can hear you.
Hey, Danny. Haven't seen you in a while.
Danny.
Yeah, where you been?
No. Hey, Danny. Do we get to say, release the
We can
Kraken?
see you. It's working. Hey, Danny. Let me make you big there.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
shit,
he is.
now.
YouTube channel, Kraken's Lair Comics. You just did a video today.
Hello, Kraken.
Well, I want to give a shout out to Al, the tech wizard.
Hey,
As
Danny.
always.
Good to see
Hey,
you.
Al.
Haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, been around doing
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
So-
I don't want to bring the show down. It's really sad. Danny sadly lost his father, as did Sarah a couple years ago, at the end of 2025. And Wally, his dad, was a great, great guy. And he had the best voice. Al, you would have loved his voice. He had a radio voice. And Danny's been through a lot. So, yeah, he's been through a lot.
So I mean, trying to catch up. I guess we're at this point we're talking about like chain burgers.
Yeah, chain or sit down restaurant, or preferably chain, but you can mention a mom and pop. But I just thought for those that are listening after the fact or watching or listening live, that we'd mention a place they may know of. It could be a place that doesn't exist anymore, like Burger Chef. It could be anything.
I in my experience, one of the best chain restaurants for burgers is out in California is In-N-Out Burger.
That's
And if you know,
It's my
if
number
you know,
one.
you know.
Yep.
Sarah mentioned that.
Like
too.
they've got the double, the 4x4, and they're willing to cover like everything in like cheese and chili.
Well,
and
I gotta tell you, dude, we used to get a 20x20. Three of my friends and I would go to Oceanside, California, and we hit the In-N-Out there, right?
Yeah.
And we would get a 20x20, which was 20 slices of meat, 20 slices of cheese with just like a little bit of lettuce and tomato on top. It was great. Anyways, so we did that for years until they said, no, we can't do that anymore. It costs too much money. I'm like, wow. I heard about it on the news, and I was like, I'm going to do what the news said. Give me a 20x20.
One of my sisters and her family, Kraken, and you may remember, I just mentioned it, Ralph's. You remember Ralph's, which used to be on a Long Beach pier? It was just fantastic. At the very end of it, the guys from their oil rig would go over there just to eat their lunch and everything, float over there on a tender, and then go back to their work. And it's a shame they moved it, but they still, I think they still have some of the best burgers I've ever had, and they have great coleslaw. This is really weird because KFC used to have great coleslaw, not anymore. But if you go to Ralph's,
I don't like coleslaw,
wonderful
and I
coleslaw.
don't recommend these either.
Okay. Well, fair warning there, Sarah.
Yeah, these right here.
Fair warning. Yes.
Yeah, Cirky
Jelly
and I did
beans
a whole
at KFC.
show. Yeah,
Okay.
Cirky and I did a whole show on the three flavors of this, and let me tell you, not good. I have, unfortunately, 2 more bags. What was I thinking?
Oh,
geez.
I love
So-
it.
Oh, geez.
So
Can I
moving
play-
away from
These jelly beans.
Oh,
God,
man.
wait.
Oops. We lost him.
Can I play a commercial real quick?
Kraken, man. There you go.
Yeah, go
like,
ahead.
I
like
wanna
moving
play-
away from the West Coast. Does anybody remember I remember it was like around like Ohio was Shoney's Big Boy.
Oh yeah.
remember
Oh yeah, I've eaten at Big Boy once, and it was great.
Well, like they really created the Big Mac before it was a Big Mac. Where they had like the sort of like Thousand Island dressing and all that stuff on it. Shoney's Big Boy,
Big Boy restaurants. Yeah, Big Boy restaurants were the same as them, weren't they? Similar. I remember them in Phoenix, Arizona, when I used to eat at a Big Boy.
Right,
Were they
Tracy?
similar? Yeah,
It's the same. Yep.
it is the same. Okay, good. They're long gone now, but I remember them. Yeah.
So
So-
like because I'm here, so
I haven't heard people mention Five Guys very much. I mean, I like their
I
burgers,
don't like
but they're
them.
way
I don't like them
too
at all.
expensive. They're way
They're
too
not
expensive.
tasty. They're
Yeah.
not good. I don't like them. I ate there
No,
once, and I was like, I'm good.
Sarah, I went to Five Guys one time,
Yeah, one
One-
time was good enough.
and I'm like, oh, like this cost me like $35.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, like, well,
yeah.
You didn't really blow my mind with your cola and fries and burger, and I can do better.
All over the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one more local place I want to quickly mention that my wife and I used to go to when I first moved here to Canada, and it was called Mama's Burgers, and they had some of the best grilled burgers you ever in the neighborhood. But then they raised their prices; they went crazy, and we stopped going because of the prices. We couldn't afford it. We're on a low budget, but back then when we first moved here, they were great with that, and they treated us right, and the food was wonderful, fresh all the time. Mama's Burgers, it was called.
Cool. Real quick, I want to play a commercial for Danny and for Al and for Sarah. She's younger; she won't remember this, but Mikey will remember this. This is something in the McDonald's menu. I played the American commercial from 1977. The year it was introduced at the very beginning of the show. Here's an Australian version, 30 seconds. Watch it.
It's a feast. It's a big, hot and juicy Aussie burger. McDonald's McFeast. McDonald's have taken a big 100% pure beef patty and topped it with chopped onion, a slice of fresh ripe tomato, the freshest, crispest lettuce, a generous helping of pickles, double ketchup, mustard, all on a big sesame seed bun. It really is a big, hot and juicy Aussie burger. McFeast from McDonald's.
McFeast.
That was cool. Yeah, McFeast. Yeah.
Oh, that was the McDLT. They brought it back in 1987.
That's right. You're right. You're right, Chance. You're right. The McDLT.
He's partially right. I was actually working at McDonald's when they launched the McDLT, and the whole gig behind that was the hot side stays hot and the cool side stays cool.
Cool.
So
I remember those commercials.
This is back when we had styrofoam, and so there was a styrofoam container that had two compartments. So one had the lower bun, the meat, and the cheese, and the other compartment had the top bun, the lettuce, the tomato, the mayonnaise, and all that stuff. So the idea was, and this makes sense, that the heat from the burger would not wilt the lettuce and make that gross. But and for good reason, we got more environmentally conscious. This double styrofoam container, they being McDonald's, went back to like the burgers wrapped in like an environmentally friendly reusable paper. And so they had to get rid of that. And the burger itself was probably like one of the best offerings McDonald's has ever had. But the packaging put that out of existence.
Remember that the sound of the packaging rubbing on itself? Oh, that's a good sound.
Now, has anybody mentioned Fuddruckers?
Not yet. That is on my list. My list.
Yeah, but I did see one person Kraken mention it in the chat. Also, I was addressing real quick Keebler Danger, who was talking about Mel's Cafe in Tombs, Texas, and it was a food challenge, and it had all the meat, cheese, and the veggies. Randy Santel division, his Randy Santel channel.
Okay,
all the Fuddruckers are gone now, right?
Yeah, around here, Danny. Remember, they had like a 1960s table, a 1950s table, which had Elvis stuff, primarily the 60s, would have Beatles. And then around 2018, they did away with that, and they made it look like an average, ordinary restaurant, and it killed the nostalgia factor of Fuddruckers because they did have different eras represented in the dining room. And they got rid of that. They got rid of the game room, and it just went in the toilet. But those burgers were greasy. They were delicious. I had to pat down the grease with a bunch of napkins every time I got a burger.
Was it really too greasy? Oh, man.
Too greasy, but good. I don't disagree with Danny, but it depends on what kind of burger you like. Sometimes I like the charcoal, like you like, Mikey. Like on
love it. I love it. I got to have it burned. It's got to be burned up. That's all.
On a big green egg.
I don't like eat briquette.
Or sometimes a fried burger like Mom would make, which is kind of like the steak and shake burger,
Right.
It depends on, do you like a thick, Danny, do you like a thick burger or do you like a thin burger, or does it depend on your mood or your hangover?
Well, I mean, it's two different methods of cooking. Like if you want like a smash burger and you want like that charred, bits on the outside, where it's thin, and you got like really high heat, and you throw that down and like char it and flip it and char it, and it cooks really quickly. That's a different burger than if you've got like, say, like an 8-ounce patty that you want it to cook through to the middle, maybe with like a little off pink, but it's still like juicy and moist. It's
moist.
It's moist. I'm sorry. Is that like politically not correct?
Yeah,
moist is a good word.
I mean, certainly when it comes to meat.
Yeah.
But like no, I mean, so it's a different cooking technique depending on what you want. Now, to the comment about like just burn it, cook the crap out of it. I don't ever see the reason to take any decent cut of meat and overcook it, because you're losing all the good fat content, which is what makes it juicy. And if you just want a charcoal briquette, you could just take anything and just do that. So that's that's a different discussion. Now, I want to take this, like, let's say middle of the road, like the burger, whatever. Is it the bun? Is it the toppings? Because you can totally change the palate experience if whatever, it's got like bacon on it or barbecue sauce, or all these chain restaurants like try to do like, oh, it's got like onion rings, it's got jalapeno, blah, blah, blah. So is it the toppings? Is it the whole thing? When you bite into it and you get all kinds of different flavors, or is it like, if you just took a burger and put a piece of Kraft cheese on it and a blob of ketchup and a blob of mustard, and it's still good?
Agreed.
Yeah.
And you're a great cook, Danny. I know from experience. You make a mean steak. I think everything you cook that I've tried has been perfection. And I'm not just saying that to kiss your ass. I mean it.
Well, no, I make really good burgers, man. This little icon on my hat of the pig wearing the sunglasses.
Yeah.
So 10 years, Blind Pig Tavern. I've made thousands of hamburgers.
Yes.
And so I'm like, is it the flavors of the meat? Is it how it combines with the other things you're putting with it?
Hey, Danny, you made a good pizza too.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Thank you, Mr. Wizard.
New York's asking Mikey, that your dog barking? No, that's Danny's dog barking. It was barking in his video he did of comic books this morning on his YouTube channel.
Is that the dog that ate that really fancy comic book?
Yeah.
You had to go there, Sarah.
Yeah, he's still alive. I'm so excited.
Yay! Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Go, my adopted team, the Blue Jays.
Sorry, yeah. I remember the look on your face. You were just like, I'm so bad.
No,
for you.
dude, it was a very sad story. And if you watched it, like I mean, dude, I reclaimed that. Like, I sent that book in to get graded, knowing it was going to get graded like the lowest grade possible.
What comic book was it? People don't know. What was the comic book?
It was The Witching Hour #1 from 1969. And the mailman decided to put the package on the inside of my fence. And my dogs decided to play with it. And there was some like vagaries of like when it was supposed to arrive. They said it arrived and it hadn't, and I'm off to the post office. And after coming back from the post office, I just see this thing like strung out over the yard to shreds, like puppy footprints, mud on it, ripped up. And I'm about preserving comics. And so like, here's one less in the world because the mailman decided to throw it like on the inside of my fence. It was really distressing,
Bad.
but I reclaimed
It
it.
was.
I reclaimed it, and so I actually sent this book after. Well, I had a lot of reactions to it where people were like, "Bury it," light it on fire, and I was like, "Well, now, man, it's still a comic book from 1969, and this thing had survived for so long in such a great condition, and here it is, 10 seconds in my possession, well, in my dog's possession, and now it's destroyed." And that really confronted me, and I felt bad about it. And, so I made a video, and during the video, like, the thought occurred to me. I was like, I'm going to have this graded. And I reached out to PGX and the owner, Daniel Patterson.
A grading
company. I was like, hey, man, like, here's the story. And, like, dude, they totally got into the joke. They literally put on the label the Frisky Puppy Variant Edition. And the grader's notes are like, partially consumed cover. Puppy claw marks.
Yeah.
Puppy claw marks.
Danny.
Georgia red dirt embedded in cover.
Speaking of hamburgers, I was going to say, speaking of hamburgers, my wife made for dinner, she made some brown rice with hamburger, onions, and melted cheese.
Great.
Ooh,
It's
I'm gonna
good.
get your
It's
rice.
good. I'm craving meatloaf myself, but Danny, so that what did you? I got to ask you, what did you do to the dog? Nothing. Did you punish the dog, or were you cool?
Well, I mean, the dog was just being a dog. Like what? I mean, it was after the fact. I wouldn't be like, "Rrr."
You can't punish a dog.
It was the Postal Service's fault. Like, why would you toss it over the fence into my backyard? Or,
open by chance toys. Well, you know what? I might as well jump ahead. We're not going to stop talking about hamburgers because I know Joe Gutfeld wants to call in with his picks. But can I show you guys some comic books for just a second? I want while Danny's here. Danny probably can't stay that long. He's got a life, but
what?
I want to show you guys.
I mean, chance that sounded like a slam on the rest of the panel. like Danny's got a life. Like, I don't know about you jokers. Like, you guys are here for the long haul. Like,
Hey,
it's gonna be 8 hours from now, and Sarah's gonna still be like, chugging along, going like burgers, like somehow like getting like some like relationship. Like, dude, have you ever had a relationship that failed because it was the wrong burger?
We did have a troll that asked, "Is this the Unemployed Losers show?"
I saw that. There's always going to be one or two there, Chance.
Okay. Here's what I got in the mail. Now, Neil Adams is a great comic book artist. Agree, Danny?
Dude, are these the Steve Austin?
Yes, here we go. I got these this week.
Yeah, I know where you're going.
Look, this is the $6 Million Man magazine, issue number 1 from 1976. This book is 50 years old right now.
Oh, God, you're making me sound old.
That's older than me.
There we go.
Oh, no, I'm older. I'm older than this comic. I'm turning 61. So I am older than
cool. I'm going to be turning 44.
This is by Carlton Comic Books and Magazine Publishing, and this is 50 years old. This is July 1976. Cover date was actually out in April of 76. 50 years ago. Look, you open it up. Let me show you. I took some pictures of the inside. There's the little table of contents. And look on the right. Talk about 50-year nostalgia. You have only one chance to celebrate the bicentennial. Do it right.
They mention your name too, Chance.
And then look on the inside. You have Lee Majors, the $6 Million Man. It's too bad these weren't in color, but they weren't. They were the magazines like the Conan magazines, the Marvel magazines. The Carlton magazines were in black and white, but look, I just love the design, the art design in these books. Now, listeners, I'm showing these on the screen. If you want to see what I'm displaying, just Google search The Nostalgic Podblast YouTube and click the live tab, and you'll see a picture, a thumbnail of a bunch of hamburgers. And we are at the 54-minute mark. Just scroll on ahead if you want to see what I'm describing. So look at that. Isn't that cool, everybody on the panel? There's
that's very cool.
A shot of Steve Austin where you see his bionics exposed.
Yeah.
Oh my! Can you do
not
that?
Not his manhood. His bionics.
No.
And there's a little feature.
Sarah, don't get so excited.
I'm sorry. Three majors. What can I do?
Is that like Sarah's asking the question, everyone like, oh, what else is bionic?
Sorry. Majors. What can I do?
There's the bionic woman.
Yep, with her flea bites. No bra.
What else did she have that's bionic?
Her flea bites were obviously.
Well, yeah, obviously her frontal assets might be.
She was introduced in a 2-part episode of season 2 of The $6 Million Man titled The Bionic Woman Parts 1 and 2 from March of 1975. And then they killed her off at the end of the episode. The character was so popular, the letters just kept flooding ABC network, the viewers with letters saying, why did you kill off that character? It was a high school sweetheart of the character Steve Austin. She was a freshman when he was a senior. He robbed the cradle, it says in the script. She has a skydiving accident. Her bionics, her body rejects her bionics. She dies. So they brought her back for the season 3 premiere, a 2-parter titled The Return of the Bionic Woman. In fact, I got a little clip, 30 seconds long, I could show.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if this will kick me out with copyright, but let me try to play this because it is on my list. Yeah. And then I'll just go a little bit more and we'll play our game. But,
copyright, but let me try to play this.
It's a bionic blowout.
Serve them up, sweetheart.
6 hours of power.
That's bionic.
Strength.
How can anything so delicate have so much strength?
And speed.
Will ever be able to run 60 miles per hour again?
Jamie Summers and Colonel Steve Austin are back.
We're going to live happily ever after, aren't we?
You bet.
It's the $6 Million Sunday on the Sci-Fi Channel. Next. Steve Austin and Jamie Summers are on a secret mission.
It's urgent, important, dangerous.
But the danger's only just begun.
We barely got away with our lives.
Jamie is rejecting her bionics.
Doctor, we're losing her.
Could this be the end of the bionic duo? Lee Majors and Lindsay Wagner star in The Return of the Bionic Woman. Next.
All right.
That's when the Sci-Fi Channel was good.
Yeah, that's when they started bringing out those episodes. My all-time, I gotta mention it quickly, my all-time favorite crossover, Kill Oscar, the 3-parter.
Oh yeah, with the Fembots.
Absolutely the best. That's the best 3 nights of television I ever saw in my life. The Fembots, Franklin, played by the great John Houseman.
Fembots, yeah.
Have it on film. Hey, it's a great segue because look here, there's a feature in the magazine issue 1 on Richard Anderson. There he is holding the robot head. There, it's called The Return of the Robot Maker, season 2, a character played by Henry Jones who was introduced in season 1. Yes. And he makes a robot of Oscar Goldman, and there was a robot made of him in Kill Oscar Part 2, which was a $6 Million Man episode.
Hey, Chance, can you pull up the bionic Bigfoot?
Oh, I was just going to mention that.
Yeah,
I know you got a clip somewhere. The bionic Bigfoot.
I showed it at the top of the show, but here, I'll just show you a quick clip. In this awesome promo, let me switch to my videos.
Now, is this the Ted Cassidy one?
It's the Ted Cassidy, yes, because as we know, it was Andre the Giant in
Who did it
the
first,
Secret of
right.
Bigfoot Parts 1 and 2, which is a season 3 episode, 2-parter, $6 Million Man. They brought him back.
Spoiler alert.
They brought him back, Bigfoot, for a crossover event. Part one was the season 4 premiere, $6 Million Man, September 76. Part 2 was the Bionic Woman season 2 premiere in September 76 on Wednesday night. Bionic $6 Million Man aired on Sunday night on ABC, and the Bionic Woman was on Wednesday night on ABC, a couple nights later. So yeah, here is Ted Cassidy Lurch on the Addams Family. You rang as Bigfoot. Here it is, right here. 30-second clip.
Rescued from the brink of death.
She's breaking up. She's breaking up.
Transformed by radical technology.
We can rebuild him.
Part man. Part weapon. All bionic action. Steve Austin is the $6 Million Man on the Sci-Fi Channel. Coming up next.
And now $6 million will buy you like a sack full of Five Guys burgers.
or it could feed the entire Middle East, whichever you want to go with first.
Well, you know, do they eat burgers? Like, isn't there some like religious thing there?
Some of them do, Captain. Maybe not.
You know,
India it considers it sacred. You know, you can't touch their cows, but some other countries, sure.
So that'd probably be offensive if we like drop like 6 million burgers on the Middle East.
Hey, Joe. Joe tried to call in. Joe, give me another minute. Because I'm having issues with my audio on my phone calls, but I'll cue you when if you still want to call in. But look at that cool shot, though. I love that shot still of the robot head, which looks nothing like actor Richard Anderson, by the way.
Hey,
profile, you really can't tell a whole lot, but you can tell it's not the same one. Yeah.
In the episode, they did an interesting insert shot of his face, and it looks like he's holding his severed head. It was actually pretty gory, I thought, even though it's robot wires and not blood and veins and guts, like a severed human head.
Hey, Chance, I wanna throw a little bit of trivia at you. So, in Return of the Robot Maker, when he's looking at both Oscars, how does Steve Austin know which one is the real Oscar? How does he know?
Because of sweat, it perspires. The human Oscar perspires, and the robot has.
This guy knows everything. This guy knows everything. Thank you. That's great.
Hey, Chance.
Oh, by the way, Richard Anderson, the actor who played Oscar, he could not pronounce the word Soviet. He called it Soviet. And several Steve, it's a Soviet agent. And I'm thinking, didn't anyone on the set, script supervisor, the director say, Richard, it's Soviet? He said it several times, Soviet, and he also pronounced the word sadist.
Saddest.
What are you, some kind of a status Lieutenant Gerard in the very final Fugitive episode, The Judgment Part 2? Highest rated TV show of all time, one of them.
If I was his producer, I probably would have told him just say Rusky.
Was he like a Canadian buddy?
No.
He was like,
Hey, I met him. He was so great. In 2005 in Charlotte, North Carolina, at a collector show, Western Film Fair, and he was at the bar. He just arrived, and he's like, I was like, oh, I don't want to bother you in your downtime, but I'm going to purchase an autograph. And he's like, what do you do, pal? And I was like, I'm a salesman. I sell advertising. He goes, some men sell insurance. I have to sell myself. He goes, actors. He was so dramatic. Actors sell themselves. Anyway,
you kind of sound like Will Shatner there, Chance.
Phone lines aren't open yet, Joe. I'm sorry. Hang on. We'll get you in a minute. I just there's too much going on.
Hey, Chance.
God dang it. Yes, I'm listening. Yes,
like the dude on the chat, like in the yellow hat. The man in the yellow hat. I feel like serious George.
That is our friend Mikey.
And Mikey, you know, you said something about like a comic book, and you were like, like it's not that old. Like, I've got a comic book from 1942 that literally has an advertisement. Well, not advertisement. It's a movie review on the movie Bambi.
Oh, yikes!
Because it had just come out in 1942.
They shot my mother. Yeah.
And like there's the movie review on Bambi, and also like the black and white, like the Lou Gehrig story or some shit. Excuse me.
It's the Yankees, Pride of the Yankees. It's the Lou Gehrig story.
And so this comic book has a movie review of Bambi and the Pride of the Yankees.
Nice.
From 1942.
Wow.
Yeah,
as I told everybody, Kraken, my very first, comic book I was familiar with was Spider-Man comics, and then I watched Nicholas Hammond on live action doing Spider-Man in the 70s. So
his little wrist manacles and his like goggle glasses. Like, I remember watching that.
Goggle glasses. Oh my God! But you reminded me of what was so funny was seeing his goggle glasses. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm just showing more of magazine issue 1. There is the origin of Steve Austin. Keep going. I'm just going to put some images while you guys talk.
Oh yeah, no, keep showing. James.
Joe, I'm sorry, Joe. I'll open the phone lines in just a little while. I know I said that 20 minutes ago, but I showed that, didn't I? Yeah.
Well, that's a good. Yeah. Now, if you guys remember, there at least 3 made for TV movies that brought Jamie and Steve together.
Yes, there were 3. There were 3, and I'll show you a clip of one of them: the return of the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman from 1987 on NBC, the network that rescued the Bionic Woman after ABC canceled it. Season 3 was on NBC.
ABC.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. And here's a 20-second clip.
Sunday, Lee Majors and Lindsay Wagner are back in an all-new bionic movie.
Looks like fun.
With more incredible powers, they take on international terrorists.
There's been a series of sabotage raids.
Joined by a son with a blinding force.
Just a microchip off the old block.
Sunday, the return of the $6 million man and the bionic woman.
Yeah, you know what was so great? It
I'm
was
sorry,
that
did
it
he have
was
a
their
mullet?
son, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he had a mullet.
Did he have a mullet
That
there?
Colt- he still had the Colt Seavers look. Fall Guy had just ended. He ended it. He was the executive producer, and he was tired of doing. After 5 years, he's like, I'm hanging up Fall Guy. And then he did a movie with Dolly Parton, a Christmas movie, Christmas on Smoky Mountain, I think. Smoky Mountain Christmas. And then he did The Return of the $6 Million Man and Bionic Woman. So, yes, Mikey, there was that one in 87. Then in 89, there's one with Sandra Bullock. One of the first things she ever did. She played the Bionic Girl in Bionic Showdown. And then the final one was on CBS, and it was titled Bionic Breakdown. When it was filmed, they retitled it Bionic Ever After, where they finally got married. And
They finally got
she lost
married.
her memory. You know, when they spun off the Bionic Woman, they couldn't have them get married because they wanted both characters to mingle with guest stars, sexy guest stars that helps ratings, right? So they didn't want them to get married. So they contrived the story where she lost her memory when she was brought back to life. And then her memory returned in 87, 10 years later. After her show was canceled 9 years later, and then she remembered her love for Steve, and they finally got married. So there you have it. That's
Hey, Chance, can you remind me? Can you remind me of that fiasco?
Al.
CBC did?
Yes, I'm here.
Before like Chance like segues into like other bionic clips, I'm trying to figure out like how this is going to get back to hamburgers. Like, you know, the bionic man.
We gotta flip it.
The
See what I did
bionic
there? You
man.
gotta flip the top. All right,
He's flipping burgers.
a few more pictures. There's issue number 2 with the Neil Adams cover with Steve Austin taking on a tiger. That's pretty cool. Let me just quickly go through these.
So like Tiger Burger.
Content page of issue 2.
Like maybe we like do like endangered species burger. Like panda burger.
Look,
Like-
dude, I've had kangaroo burger, okay? So
Yeah, well, yeah. There you go. But no,
There's
I
issue
want like
3.
endangered species burgers, like narwhal, or like
narwhal.
you know, like what's the bird? The like not the American eagle, but you know, yeah, American Eagle burger, top of the American Eagle egg, made
Look
by
at
the
the cover
bionic
I'm
man.
showing. I'm showing the magazine issue 3 by Carlton.
Oh.
This is from 1976, the last one with a 1976 cover date, because the fourth one was January 77. But even though it was out in 76, had a cover date of 77. But look at him taking on that. Looks like a biker gang of hippies or something. He's beating the crap out of them. Anyway.
Yeah, like out in the desert somewhere.
Yeah. And Sarah loves the show Emergency. And look, there's
Yes,
an
I
ad
do.
for the Carlton Emergency comic book series or something.
Wow, nice.
Are they making burgers?
Yeah, and then we'll get back to it. But
Yes,
I'm almost done with
they make
this.
burgers.
Look at this ad, the Good Buddy Association. That sounds kind of like risque. Is that like Afternoon Delight?
Well,
Is that
no,
like
it's
F Buddy?
CB's.
The Good Buddy Association. It says.
Good buddy.
Oh, that's
Good
for
buddy.
Citizen Band Radio.
Burger buddies.
Citizen Band Radio.
They're burger buddies.
The
Citizen Band
CB
Time,
Times.
yeah.
Look at this ad for the CB Times. Citizen Band. Look at that woman's on the left. My God, showing her midriff there. Wow.
Whoa.
Well, they needed to spice it up a little bit. You remember that song, that Convoy that C.W. McCall put out?
Yeah.
And then it was right around that time. So they needed a model, or in this case, a page model, to make it appealing.
There's the back cover of issue 3 of the magazine. The last thing, here's the comic books. I'm just going to show 4 issues of. There's 9 issues. I'm just going to show 4. These were released in 1976. Danny Trivia. Who drew that? Who's that cover artist?
Neil Adams.
Nope.
It's a small picture, man. I don't know.
Well, you're on your phone, so
yeah. There's the origin is retold. There's page 1 of issue 1. I'll just quickly go through these. There's the origin continues.
Yeah.
And look. It shows his bionic reconstruction on the right-hand side of the screen. Sorry, listeners. Yeah. There's an ad for Space 1999. Carlton Comic.
What a great show!
Look at this. Here's a Neil Adams cover. Look at that, Danny, with the voodoo doll. I love that cover by Neil Adams. Neil Adams did X-Men comics in the late 60s. And
I wonder if Lee Majors like burgers.
He liked
Al, he liked bionic Bigfoot burgers.
Burgers?
Well, you could make Bigfoot into a big, huge burger. Sure, you could.
And
I mean, it's all about the seasoning. You know, once you singe the fur off, you know.
In the comic, that's how he did his eye power. I think that's cool.
Well, yeah, but you use natural preservatives from around the forest. Just throw off a few leaves and, you know.
Now, look, you just saute it with some mushrooms that you find in the forest. You should be great.
No, I dig that. I dig that, Sarah. Like the Bigfoot mushroom Swiss burger.
There you go.
There's issue 3 I'm showing of the 4 I'm going to show from 1976. And there's the inside. Look, it says Second Chance is the title. And then I love
this. Well, you're popular back then, Chance. Wow.
Check out, here's an alligator burger. He's about to be a burger. Steve Austin has a knife, a Rambo knife. Before there was Rambo, before First Blood. This is 1976. But check it out. Pretty violent cover there.
Yeah, but that looks like it's in the Florida Everglades somewhere.
Yeah, with some heiress right here. The wealthiest woman in the world, he says in the story.
Who just swims with alligators. Let her die.
Hey, Chance.
Yeah.
Like alligator meat is like really expensive, man. Like at the Blind Pig Tavern in Athens, whenever UGA was facing Florida and the Florida Gators, we would do, you know, a sort of like FU to the Florida team to like sell like gator and, you know, do like gator bites and blah, 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 doesn't matter. But dude, gator meat is more expensive per pound than lobster.
And you know what? Gator doesn't even taste that good. So I'll take the lobster.
I've never had it.
I'm assuming the, like cultivating alligators is probably more difficult. So they're charging a premium for all of the alligator harvesters that, you know, suffer injuries and whatever.
Right. Yeah, well.
Gator Bigfoot burger.
I'm going to do a video coming soon just showing the 3 magazines and the 4 comic books from 1976 since it's the 50th anniversary of 1976 all year long here in 2026. So I'll do that in a separate video. So I just wanted to show that while you were on, Danny, the comic books, because you appreciate comic book art. And so does Sarah.
I do.
Yeah,
Sarah does as well. So
I wouldn't dare eat a gator burger.
Thank you, Bobcat.
No, Al, you'd be like, well, I didn't really care for it.
That's right. I didn't care for it at all.
Yeah, I didn't care for gator at all. It was too dry. It tastes like breast meat. Ew, gross. So thank you.
Oh, Al, I'm surprised you didn't mention this. With all my $6 million man talk, you didn't mention that you used to have in your basement what?
A gator?
Pertaining to the $6 million man? Are you listening?
I had a bunch of that stuff on film, 16 millimeter. Yes.
Oh, the pinball machine.
Oh, are you talking about the $6 million man pinball machine I had?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
I kept it for a long time, but ended up trading it to a guy for a 125-gallon aquarium. Believe it or not.
I would keep the pinball machine.
Yeah, you could play with that robot part that was part of the pinball machine.
Well, like maybe Al had like bionic fish.
Bionic fish.
You know, so he was like, we can rebuild them. We can make them stronger, faster, more powerful. So he had like, you know, like, because that would be cool, you know.
That's right.
Guys, about burgers, round table. All right. Crystal and White Castle are pretty much the same thing. Little square, thin burger. It's more like a steak-um than a hamburger. What do you think, everybody? Crystal or White Castle, yay or nay?
Look, I've never had either because they're not out here.
I've eaten White Castle. I've eaten White Castle before. I prefer their sliders, but they're like the smaller.
You can actually buy White Castle in the supermarket. You can, they're
right, yeah, but I have standards, so I wouldn't.
Well, Sarah, they have White Castle in Las Vegas. That's why I assumed they had them in California. I guess.
Right, but so they have In-N-Out in Las Vegas. So where do you think I went?
Well, I went to speaking of burgers, Margaritaville in Las Vegas. I went there and had a burger. One of Jimmy Buffett's places. It was good. Yeah.
Nice.
Tell us
That was
about it. Was it. How do you like your burger? Do you like it medium rare?
He likes charcoal. He said.
No,
that.
I like charcoal. I need well done. I need well
remember
done.
that.
I can't
Oh,
take
wow.
that chance any other way. Yeah.
Okay.
Well
To
done.
each their own. That's cool. I'm no judgment zone.
Thank
I
you.
like
So Sarah, your comment about like, Crystal and like White Castle and like I have standards.
Yeah.
I don't. Like I don't have standards.
I noticed, but it's okay. I wasn't going to say anything. But since you brought it up, I noticed.
Danny's house is near a Crystal. Danny's house is right down the road from a Crystal in Athens, Georgia area.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I shouldn't have said
I mean,
that.
you've got to be in a very special mindset to enjoy like a Crystal burger. But if you're there and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, you're like, dude, this is the best burger I've ever had.
Ever made.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if that's true UFO. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's like comparable like to Taco Bell. Is Taco Bell like good Mexican food? Hell no. But like,
listen,
one of my
I don't go to
tacos.
Taco Bell for Mexican food. I go to Taco Bell for Baja Blast.
Yeah, for the Baja Blast.
Baja
right?
Blast
Yeah.
the next day, if not that night, after having Taco Bell.
Well,
is Baja blasting out
Taco
your
Bell
butt?
has never once upset my stomach. But Five Guys, let me tell you about nasty food.
Oh yeah, Five Guys. No, I won't even touch it. She won't even go near it. She knows of them, but no.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah. I remember my dad liked it, and I was like, why? I figured he got old and forgot how food tastes, and I was like, oh no.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with this other chain, but one we forgot to mention was Harvey's up here in Canada. Harvey's has burgers, but they're not that good. No.
Hey, Danny, have you ever had a varsity burger?
A shitty burger?
Taco John's.
You sound like it's a shitty burger.
The varsity burger. Yeah, the varsity. Yeah.
I don't
Varsity?
Around. That's weird.
Varsity is regional, Sarah. It started in like 1927 in Atlanta, Georgia, downtown. They have them in Danny's neck of the woods. They have them in Dawsonville, Georgia. They branched out. There's one near Town Center Mall next to a Regal Cinema that closed during COVID.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, Chance, before I have to go, or before you just like kick me off the show,
never, Danny. I'd never kick you off.
You will. You'll learn.
I do.
So, like, let's get back to like what are the chat's like favorite toppings? Let's assume the burger's cooked the way like you love it. Like, what's your toppings?
That's a great question.
That's a great question. I'm going to let the
great question. That's why I'm here to ask the tough questions.
What was the question again?
What are your favorite toppings on your burger there?
Lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise.
Oh, well, that's bacon.
Classic.
And did I mention bacon? And also, I love bacon and cheese, but also bacon.
Bacon,
cheese.
Like my niece Molly, she loves bacon. I would not do cheese. I don't like cheese on my burger. I know I'm in the minority. I think it's too much fat.
Who are you?
I know.
Where is he disappeared off to?
Dude, I think Chance has gone dark side. He's
Yes.
now a communist.
I miss him.
Fries on their burgers. They put
I
fries
agree
on
with
their
what
burgers.
Al said. What Al said is pretty much, and I don't even like pickle. I'll eat
Lettuce,
the pickle
tomato,
on the side.
mayo. Yeah.
Danny, do you like pickle on your burger? Yay or nay on the pickle?
I do.
I mean, it depends on what else I'm doing on it. I kind of like cheese, grilled onions, and barbecue sauce.
That's good.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go for
no,
barbecue
no.
sauce, but that's
No, I'll tell you guys my toppings. When my dad would make burgers out in the backyard and grill, whatever, it's what I told my mom I want. I want mustard. I want ketchup. I want onions. I want pickle relish. And I don't want any salad or lettuce or anything else.
I
like
call
that.
it rabbit food.
Put two things of cheese on it. I wanted 2 things of cheese. So they always put 2 cheese on and all the other toppings.
Well, you
So
got to have
like
lettuce,
cheese
tomato,
on each side of the burger,
Mikey.
like so the heat of the burger like melts it.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I got you.
Now
Okay.
Swiss cheese is good on a burger. I like Swiss, but I like cheddar. I don't know. I used to love.
I've had mozzarella before. It's really weird. One time I was down to like mozzarella cheese, and still had like I could make myself a mini burger at home, and I said I got to put some mozzarella on because this is all I got. But it was good, and I melted it, so it's good.
Mozzarella is good on anything, in my opinion. I love mozzarella.
Oh yeah, mozzarella sticks. Oh yeah.
Ooh, those mozzarella
Al, you were
sticks,
trying to say something, Al. What, Al? Did you have something to add about?
Well, no, I mean, I just like lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. But Mikey said he doesn't like any lettuce or I don't
like the lettuce.
That's not a healthy burger. You need to have lettuce and tomato on your burger.
I know, but
now, have you guys ever done like what they call like a black and blue burger, where you mix like blue cheese in with the meat of the burger?
Oh yeah,
and then you put like blackened seasoning on it, and to yellow hat, like you sear that and get that like blackened seasoning worked in. But like when you're eating the burger, it's got those like nuggets of like the melty blue cheese on the interior.
Oh yeah. That's good stuff. I've had that before. Let me tell you, I think it was at Red Robin.
Red Robin.
I don't like blue cheese. I take it off of my Cobb salad. It just smells like vomit to me. I don't know. I've never liked or Parmesan cheese. I know I'm going to get shot for this. I don't like Parmesan cheese, and I don't like feta, and I don't like blue cheese. Sorry.
Oh well, I also like Limburg cheese and other cheeses. I like cheese.
You like Limburger cheese?
Oh yeah, I'm a weirdo.
Oh no, I can't eat Limburger. No.
Look, I'm hardcore in some things. Okay.
Okay, all right.
So Sarah, are you a brie fan?
Yes, of course. Brie.
Well, yeah, like the ultimate cheese. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's like my favorite cheese of all time is brie. Is true. I could brie all day long, and I have.
Yeah, and I wanted to let Al know real quick. Al, when we were at home, I was able to make that choice. I didn't have to put a little thing of lettuce on it.
Right.
It was fine. But if you go out to at the time, now they'll let you choose to whether or not to put lettuce on burgers. At one time, though, you didn't have that choice. They had that. McDonald's, of course, does it. Wendy's did it. I mean, they all put even Burger King put lettuce in there somewhere. And I'm like, why is the lettuce here? Is there a reason? I mean, you want me to be healthy or something? I don't know.
It's the crunch.
Look, I'm eating a hamburger. I don't need this on there, okay? I'm not here for my health. I promise you.
No, it's about the texture. Now, there's a difference between places that put like lettuce slices versus like the sort of like chopped up.
Shredded.
Oh,
shredded
lettuce is the worst, man. It's always like the pale part of the lettuce, always, and it's so and brown and gross, and it's not tasty. Lettuce isn't tasty anyways, but you give the brown, and you're guaranteed to have a gross flavor.
That's what was good about Fuddruckers. You could do your own lettuce. They had the shredded, and they had the whole lettuce, and they had that like a little bar, like a
Hey, Chance.
A buffet. Yeah.
Hey, Chance.
Yeah.
Remember when we were at Cumulus, we used to go to Cheeseburger Bobby's, and when you go there, you can make your own burger.
That's what I'm saying.
Just give you the
oh
bun
yeah,
and the
yeah,
meat.
that's the one you're talking about. It's like buffet style, right?
It's like Fuddruckers. Yeah, he's right. He's right. Of course, he's right. Yeah, they were good. Cheeseburger Bobby's is good. That's a local one. I don't know if they're still around, but they were good.
Hey, Chance, did you see what Tim wrote there?
Which here?
Yeah.
Chance, I'm being featured on an episode of The Truth Is Out There. Cool.
Yeah, on the History Channel. It's a History Channel show.
Cool.
Yeah, he's gonna be there like next year, supposedly.
Wow, awesome, dude! I can't wait to see it. I will be there to support. I think that's amazing. That's very cool.
Yeah. So
well, we're very happy.
UFOs.
Right. Well, we're very happy for your Chance that we know you're on a project you can't say, but we're happy that you're able to work.
Oh, I know what it is.
He's on a project doing his stuff. It's crazy.
I know what project Chance is on.
I have a speaking role.
But on Monday. I ain't gonna tell you guys.
Danny,
Chance, trust me.
Yeah.
Why would he do that? I mean, that's good.
I might as well show a little something for Danny here. Hang on. Is it going to kick me out? It did not. Whenever. Okay.
I don't know. Let's see.
I want everyone in the chat to look up Sukihana, Sukihana. She is a rap star, musician, comedian, actress, and I got to act with her recently on Mayor Suki episode 2 on her YouTube channel. She has like
Nice.
3.5 million followers on Instagram. Suki Hana, let me just play a little clip. Hopefully it's okay with her and her people. And then we got to get to the logo game too. Oh my gosh.
This campaign is not working.
What is the problem?
Them in the polls, G. I'm talking about money laundering. We set up businesses in all sorts of communities. We set up rent-to-own stores. We set up dry cleaners. Money laundering. They're going to turn your 250K to 250 mil. Next
Wait,
month.
250 million? Yes. We can do that next month?
Yes.
And with Natalie, producer Natalie's in the scene as well. I don't think you saw her in any of those shots, but it's a little series. And this third episode is not dropped yet. We finished that one too. And then here's me on divorce court.
Yeah.
I
You've been very active, and I thank you very much for being the jerk.
Your Honor, I'm Chance in Atlanta. Happy to be here. I have a question about something that came up in this case.
Yes, sir.
About the birth certificate. It might be common knowledge, but I don't know. If the father doesn't sign the birth certificate, what is it not his last name on the baby?
Well, I mean, you can put anybody's last name on the birth certificate.
Okay, so Danny State and I got banned from the chat in
divorce
the
court
YouTube.
channel, over 1 million subscribers. Yeah.
Yeah, so Danny State and I got banned there because we were like, we're here for Chance Bartel. Anyway, so we both got banned for that. So we can't be in chat anymore. But sorry, Chance, we tried.
And then real quick, 7 seconds long. This is me with Ray Live. Look up Ray
And
Live.
Chance, before you do this,
Yeah.
I got a question. Can you put a birth certificate on a burger?
Well, yeah, you probably could if you.
That's more of a toe tag.
Here is 7 seconds of Ray Live where I'm wearing my Lugo Man outfit.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Chance Bartels.
Yeah, I can tell you countries. I know.
All right. And then final thing, 18 seconds. This is me with Drewski. Look up Drewski. He got in a little bit of hot water during the Super Bowl 2026 because he mispronounced a player's name and called him the N-word. This guy is black.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but here I am talking to him and live.
You ain't on the job. I didn't hear the call for that. No, we not. What the hell y'all doing here? Hell? What the fired? Shots fired from the burrito. Shots fired. What the?
Dude, did that cop just say shots fired from the burrito?
I did. That's me going, shots fired, shots fired.
Have
From
you
the
ever seen
burrito.
what a cop actually does?
Right.
Anyway.
That was fun. Chance, you have too much fun. Good job. Yeah.
All right, back to the burgers. Let's get happy. Let's talk McDonald's because I have a question for Danny. It was so cool to be friends with someone who worked at McDonald's, especially during the Monopoly game. You know about the Monopoly game controversy? It was
I saw a whole documentary on that.
I had a friend that went to Riverwood High, and he'd give me all these little game pieces, and I'd get free burgers, free drinks, free everything. I mean, they had a lot of winners, instant win. So, Danny, it was cool that you worked there and you got to see pretty much the origin of the DLT, the hot stays hot, the cool stays cool. Didn't mention this. Jason Alexander from Seinfeld did the early commercials when he had hair. He played George in Seinfeld, right? He did the very first commercials for McDonald's McDLT. Speaking of McDonald's, I used to love this slogan, and we'll get back to the burgers. Here's a McDonald's ad in the land down under.
It's gonna be a nice day today, the kind that makes you wanna get away. So we're gonna come through for you.
You deserve a break, so we'll be ready for you. We'll get a shine on the floor. We'll even polish the floor. We'll serve it up with a smile. Yeah, we do it in style. Deserve a break today, so come on in the McDonald's way today.
You deserve a great lunch. Come on, bring in the bunch. Have a great Aussie bite.
You deserve it right. Burgers, Coke, and French fries.
Hot apple
There's
pies.
even a break in the price. That's right. We've got dinner for you.
Even dinner for two.
Oh, when you're on the go.
So you're not late for the show.
You deserve a break today. So come on in and get away. To McDonald's, deserve a break today. To McDonald's, deserve a break today.
They need to take that shit to Broadway. That's a Broadway musical. Very theatrical.
They don't use Ronald McDonald anymore, do they? In their commercials.
Or
Oh,
Grimace.
thank
I
God.
love Grimace. I'm sorry. And the Hamburglar. And what about, I loved in Popeye. Say it, Danny or Al. Who am I talking about? The guy that
Wimpy.
Wimpy.
It was Wimpy.
Yeah,
What
he's
was
been
the-
paying
I'll
for a
gladly
hamburger
pay you Tuesday
tomorrow
for a
a
hamburger today.
I was over talking you, Danny. Say it. Please say that line again.
It was Wimpy. He's like, I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Right? Yeah. That was the only character I actually liked in that cartoon series back in the day.
Oh no, dude, no.
No, because Popeye lied to
sea
me. He said spinach was good out of a can. No, it's not.
Sarah, the sea hag was the greatest Popeye character. Especially because they called her hag. But like the sea hag. Sorry. I guess
I
I'm
like
more
Bluto.
Joe,
Bluto was
before
my
Danny
favorite.
goes,
I come from the class of Bluto.
Call in now, Joe, if you want to talk hamburgers.
Bluto.
I know Danny
Hey, Chance. My phone is like down. My phone is down to 1%. So I don't want to just like disappear and like be rude, but I'm about to disappear.
All right, brother.
Bye.
Hi, Danny.
770-438-1050. The phone lines are open if anybody wants to call in old school and talk about hamburgers or $6 Million Man, things we've covered so far. Oh, there goes Danny. He froze up and he's gone.
No, he's gone.
Yeah,
Come on.
well,
Come on.
the streamers
Bye,
just
Danny.
slow.
Now we got the call. All right, hang on.
All right.
And you guys remember the guy who did the McDonald's theme was Barry Manilow.
Oh, yeah.
You guys remember that.
Hang on, Joe. Al, please speak to that. Al, please speak to that. Barry Manilow. You know all about it.
Well, he just got over his bout with cancer, and he's played Atlanta several times. But he got his start writing commercial jingles, and I think he wrote some commercials for McDonald's, if I'm not mistaken.
He did.
But-
He did.
Yeah.
And Al, he also wrote for Dr. Pepper. He wrote.
Yeah, he did the friendly pepper.
Cola. He did a lot.
I'm a pepper. You're a pepper.
Yep, I'm a pepper. You're a pepper. Would you like to be a pepper too? Dr. Pepper. Yeah.
Joe's been very patient. He's in New York. He's a Mets fan. Joe, what do you have to say? What do you want to add to the conversation about hamburgers or $6 Million Man? How are you?
Yeah, when you show those pictures of Lindsay Wagner, and actually I always used to have a crush on her when I was a kid. I used to watch that show more than $6 Million Man did because I used to have a speech therapist used to come to my house, and she looked almost exactly like Lindsay Wagner.
Oh, wow.
You're talking about the lady. Yeah, there she is. Lindsay.
Lindsay Wagner with the C cup.
Unfortunately, she married some soccer player.
What?
Sorry.
Not Lindsay Wagner, but my speech therapist. So,
Lindsay, you had a speech
so she moved like
therapist.
Argentina or something.
Wait a minute. Say that again. You had a speech therapist that looked like Lindsay. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
that's what he said.
Lindsay Wagner. She was blonde. She was thin. She used to ride a motorcycle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm serious. And getting back to the with the burgers, actually, early in the chat, somebody mentioned Nathan. And actually, since I'm from New York, Nathan's store in New York, in Coney Island. And it's funny that this weekend, all the rides at Coney Island opened up this weekend. The weekend of the show. So that's cool. And the original Nathan's hot dog stand is still there to this day. They've been around for 110 years.
Wow. I love Nathan's hot dogs.
Yeah. And they still have the hot dog eating contest that every year on the 4th of July.
Yeah. I don't know how people can do. I don't know how they can be contestants in that. I mean, I would not want to clean their toilet the next day. You know what I'm saying? I would not want to clean the winner's toilet.
Oh yeah, no.
And they do have
Or the loser's toilet. Like, I don't want to clean anybody's. Right?
You don't want to be in there after the contest. I can't speak for experience, but it's true. And the burgers and Nathan's, everybody talks about the hot dogs, but the burgers are just as good as the hot dogs are.
Well, that's good. I didn't know they made hamburgers. That's a very interesting point. I'm glad you called.
Hey, Joe, by the way, thank you. Yeah, Joe, can you hear me? Yeah, Joe, thank you for the update on the Blue Jays. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
No problem, Mikey. Well, my team is now losing in the 10th inning, 1-0 to the Pirates.
Well, look what the Yankees did to my Giants the first 2 games down there in San Francisco. What the hey? What happened?
They couldn't score a run. What can I tell you? They couldn't hit water. They fell out of a boat.
You mean if they fell? You mean if they fell into the Covey Cove?
They could hit water if they fell in the boat. Oh, I love that.
No, I can't. No. The Covey Cove.
I think all the baseball info in the book, right there.
That's why you're not near water. Yeah, Joe, that's why they're not near water.
Joe, I appreciate you calling in, brother. I have to clear the line, but
okay,
I'll be looking at your comments.
Happy Palm Sunday weekend to the whole chat.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
That's
you,
right.
brother. Thank you. Palm Sunday. Yes, man.
My holiday for Wednesday night.
For Passover.
My holiday.
Passover.
Well, I ain't gonna be so stupid tonight. I always know it's Moses. Moses. Okay. Let me tell the story and I get off the phone. When I was in Hebrew school, my Hebrew teacher was saying, Moses is so smart, I said, oh yeah? If he was so smart, how could he walk you around the desert for 40 years? If he was really smart, you will marry Ann Baxter, become the next spell, and free all the Jews. As I watched the movie.
Nice.
You didn't know what he said.
There you go.
Very cool. Well,
thanks. Have a good night, everybody.
You too. Thanks.
All
Bye.
right, you too. Bye.
Thanks, Joe. Love you, brother. Take care, man.
I'm glad I could accommodate Joe. He's a big supporter of the Podblast, and
I
didn't want to feel
Yeah,
slighted.
he
in
is.
any way.
He's fantastic. Love
Oh
him.
man, guys, we
Jim's in
got to
there.
talk about this. We can get the burgers off and on, but I haven't even touched on this topic yet.
Ooh, touching.
Yeah. If I say this, what do you think of Miss Tessmacher?
Oh, I'm thinking Valerie Perrine. Oh, man. You know. And what are you thinking when you hear, "Hello, hot pants. What do you have in? Do you have your license and registration in there for me?" From Cannonball Run.
Oh yeah, I loved her in Cannonball Run.
Oh, she's the trooper that caught them. That caught Adrienne Barbeau and her pal.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, I remember her, of course, from Superman the movie and Superman 2, which were shot at the same time. Her scenes were directed by Richard Donner when he was directing both those films at the same time.
Yeah.
But I have some clips I'm going to share.
Go
which
ahead.
will probably get my stream suspended. Hopefully not. I tested the copyright earlier, but I'm going to try.
I'm in good standing. I'd like to keep it that way.
No. I think it'll be all right. But I just want to say, 'cause I did test it. I'm not just saying that.
I know, Chess. I'm just giving you a hard time.
About Valerie Perrine, I want to say heartfelt rest in peace to voluptuous Valerie Perrine, who is best known to the public as the original Miss Tessmacher in Superman the movie, which was released way back on February 15th, 1978, and in its sequel, Superman 2 from 1980.
How old was she when she passed?
81.
82.
I'll tell you.
She was 82.
82?
82.
Wow.
So Superman 2 was released in the U.S. later than anywhere around the world. It was released in 81, but it was released in 80 because they wanted it to be a summer release.
Yeah.
And so anyway, but Valerie Perrine was born on September 3rd, 1943 in Galveston, Texas. And she was born as Valerie Ritchie Perrine. Her role as Honey Bruce in the 1974 film Lenny. She won the BAFTA Award for Most Promising Newcomer to Leading Film Roles and the Cannes Film Festival Award for Best Actress. And she was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Actress for her role in Lenny. I'm going to show the trailer to that film in just a moment. While living in Las Vegas, Valerie Perrine became engaged to a gun collector and importer of guns named Bill Harmon, who died in a gun accident in January 1969, just 1 month before the scheduled wedding. Also in the year 1969, check this out. This will blow your mind, Al. Also in the year 1969, Valerie Perrine began dating Hollywood hairstylist Jay Sebring. And he invited her to a little dinner party in Benedict Canyon, Los Angeles. But she found someone to work for her that night. But at the last minute, that person got sick. So Valerie had to be a no-show for the dinner party. And it turned out the dinner party she missed was the one the night The Manson family murdered 6 people.
Oh.
And there you
Including
go.
Sharon Tate, including Sharon, a pregnant Sharon Tate, by the way.
Including Sebring. The guy who invited her got killed. She would have been dead.
Right.
Yikes.
So Valerie Perrine was diagnosed, sadly, with Parkinson's disease in 2015, and she underwent dental surgery in 2017 to restore her teeth after they became damaged due to the medication she had been taking for her Parkinson's disease illness. Last thing,
wow.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Right.
Hang on, Mike. She was 82. Valerie Perrine died at her home in Beverly Hills at the age of 82 back on Monday, March 23rd, 2026.
Sure.
And also for classic TV sci-fi fans, Valerie Perrine acted with Bill Bixby, David Banner in The Incredible Hulk show way back in 73, 5 years before the Hulk TV movie debuted in November 77. But in 73, she was in something called Steam Bath with Bill Bixby, which is a teleplay. And she acted with Lee Majors himself, the $6 Million Man, in the film Agency, which also starred Robert Mitchum, which is on my channel, The Nostalgic Podblast. It's from 1969.
Yeah, Chance, can I give a quick shout out? And I hope I don't sound morbid, but the day before Valerie passed, it was like, God takes everybody in threes. One of my best friends, who I won't say his wife's name, passed away in her sleep on Sunday, on the 22nd. And we also lost one of our best YouTube creators, and I will say her name, Miss Yvette. So I want to give a shout out to Yvette and my friend Sci-Fi Nation's wife.
Good, you got it in. You got it in.
Sunday.
Let's look at a little bit of the trailer of Lenny from 1974.
Yeah, okay, Lenny Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lenny Bruce.
How do you people really feel about doing it? Isn't that about the dirtiest thing we could do to each other?
He was a comic, a cynic, a satirist, a criminal, a genius.
You don't have to applaud. Really, it's really weird. It's enough that you're just listening. It's so strange. I used to get fired for doing this. And now I'm getting a following, right?
He was called funny, filthy, honest, obscene, brilliant, sick.
Work clean, Lenny. Don't resort to using dirt.
Time magazine called him the sickest of them all.
Everybody's going to be warned about you. You're finished. Finished in show business. Oh, no, not that, not that.
The New York Post called him a kind of prophet.
No, man, I'm just a comic.
You certainly have a great deal of social impact.
Ed Sullivan described him as dynamic and original.
We all want for a wife a combination Sunday school teacher and $500 a night hooker.
Hot, honey, holla, let's hear it, everybody.
Dorothy Kilgallen said he was a brilliant, moral man.
Don't you want to tell me about the Chinese chick in the club? You didn't know I knew that, did you?
I don't want to play this stupid game.
Playboy called him the most controversial comic of our generation.
I am totally...
I'm not going to play anymore. I think that's enough. But you saw Valerie there.
Yeah, but that was the great Dustin Hoffman playing Lenny Bruce.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, anyways, that movie is not about me. Okay.
No, it's not about me either. But but Dustin before he did Rain Man said that was one of his hardest roles to play because Lenny, it was so controversial and so complex as a character comedian. It really was difficult for Dustin. I remember hearing that on some show he did or whatever. So yeah, definitely.
Okay, now here's another clip from Superman the movie. Now, keep an eye, everyone on the panel and in the chat. Let me, if the stream goes down, I'll stop the clip. But I did test it. But here we go.
Sick. Your guess is as good as anybody's. True or false, miracle or fraud. The answer is up to you. Man or myth? A cab driver ran a pedestrian down today and rode off his...
Mr. Smucker, some people can read War and Peace and come away thinking it's a simple adventure story. Others can read the ingredients on a chewing gum wrapper and unlock the secrets of the universe.
Lex, what has chewing gum got to do with the secrets of the universe?
She had a lisp. She had a lisp. Lisp.
Ready, Mr. Smucker?
Extended scene. This is an extended.
Have you ever tried running in high heels? probably has.
Larry Hagman cameo.
Yes, I know.
Pretty bad.
Extended scene, not in the theatrical version.
Enough. Okay now. Okay. By the way, what'd you have for lunch, Ace? Whew.
Sorry. Hi.
It was probably a hamburger.
Well, that was fast. Fast?
Well, it was.
When this woman's life is at stake?
It's just a shame that now in this frame, Hackman, Perrine, and Ned Beatty are all gone.
Get a stretcher. Get a stretcher. Get a stretcher. Get a stretcher. Go on.
R.I.P.
Get a stretcher. Anything I can do? No, I think you've already done it. Oh, yeah? Oh, sorry. She's going to be all right.
Oh, yeah. It's not too good.
Miss
That makes it sorry.
You've done very well.
I've done very well.
I said that.
She did very well.
That scene
did
is
very
extended-
well.
That was in the
That was
top
very well.
cards. You know, that was an extended version. You saw in the Topps trading cards shots from that extended version. When I was a kid, I'm like, where is this in the movie? You know, and then I saw it on ABC TV. Mikey might remember this. What was it? February 1982, when Superman the movie premiered on ABC TV. It was
Correct.
a 2-night event, and they didn't show the full extended version, but it was a nice cut of
It was.
additional scenes.
I
There
missed
was-
it. Just
and
being
in
born and all.
Superman, yeah, and do you remember in Superman 2? And I always usually quote this to my wife. North, that's Tessmacher. North. The balloon.
Yeah. Look at another clip of Miss Tessmacher, played by Valerie Perrine.
Look at that overgrown Boy Scout, Miss Tessmacher. Tell me what you see.
Extended scene.
Dimples?
Miss Tessmacher!
Yes, Lex? Lex, my mother lives in Hackensack.
Not anymore.
Miss Tessmacher. Miss Tessmacher. Please, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't just stand there.
Please don't just stand there.
Wait, I better kiss you first.
Why would she want a mortal kiss when she could have an immortal
Why did you
kiss?
kiss me first?
Right?
I can kiss you later.
Thank you, Miss Tessmacher.
Why is it I can't get on with the good guys?
Get it on.
Boom
Oh,
chicka
my.
wow wow right now, man.
Phenomena.
Wait for it.
Radar contact strong. Straight climb.
Oh, I mean, give it up to Superman. He saved her mother in Hackensack, New Jersey first. That's a true man. If I
And
ever saw
scene,
one.
it went full circle, right? In the theatrical version, she saved him, as we saw with the kryptonite necklace. She gets rid of it, saves his life. And then he saves her from Lex Luthor in this extended scene where he has her strung up. He has creatures in a pit that we never see, unfortunately, that are going to devour her. Let's watch this great extended scene at the very end of Superman the movie.
I can see the judge's eyes as he handed you the prize. I bet you made the cutest bow. Ah, you must have been a beautiful baby. Baby.
I can't sing.
Lex, you can't do this to me. Why? Lex, why?
Because I love you, Miss Tessmacher.
I love you, so I must kill you.
Great line
By the way,
here.
Miss Tessmacher, your mother sends her love.
Superman 2.
Yeah.
an additional scene from the Donner Cut. Hey, similar dialogue, but it's a little bit different.
Very good.
I thought you said Donner Party.
What am I doing here? Why am I here?
Miss Tessmacher, is this a philosophy seminar? No, this is a getaway.
Getaway.
Right. It's ingenious, though. I don't know where you got the inspiration from.
I got it from you, Lex.
Ah.
Hot air rises.
Miss Tessmacher, would you like to take a trip?
Vacation. Lex, I can go buy shopping. I can buy a bikini. You must have thought about me in a bikini while you were in prison, huh?
No, I didn't. Actually. I thought about you in a parka.
You thought about me in a parka?
Hmm?
You are sick, Lex. You are really sick.
That's possible.
His little black
North,
box.
Miss Tessmacher. Due north.
Lex. North.
That's what I said. Due north.
What you said.
I know I said that. I just heard it.
Yes, Lex.
Don't repeat what I said.
North, Miss Tessmacher, due north.
Yes.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
That is great
Yeah.
stuff.
Richard Donner directed that. Al, are you still there? You must be so disgusted. You can't get a word in edgewise. I keep over talking. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You know, isn't that the version you brought over here and we watched, the extended version?
Yes, the 3 hour and 8 minute version on Blu-ray and Letterbox. And I have not brought the Superman 2 cut. Did we want? I need to bring that. That's what I was just showing a clip of. Those are unfamiliar takes that are in the Donner cut of Superman 2.
Yeah, that's what I was calling it, the Donner cut, the one that's extended 3 hours and more.
How come to me, the Supermans that were made later on, I don't know, they didn't seem to have the magic as the first ones did. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah.
You know?
How do you feel, Al? How do you feel? Hang on, Mikey. How do you feel about Christopher Reeve as Superman versus George Reeves on television in the 1950s?
Well, I like George Reeve growing up because I watched it as a kid, but Christopher Reeve was fantastic. He was, to me, he was still the best.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my personal
Did you see
opinion.
the special with his son on ABC, Finding Reeve? I think is what it was called. It was really good.
I don't think I saw that. No.
It was last year. It was really good.
Yeah. No, the first few Supermans, or the first two, were actually very good. I mean, but even the one that came out 2 years ago, it was okay, but it, like I said, it didn't have the magic as the first ones.
Well, you liked the one we saw last July.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fun, but it's still. I mean, I really enjoyed, because we saw it at the theater, but I really enjoyed that movie. But I don't know, the first ones, to me, I guess they were the first ones out of the box, and they were, to me, they were magic.
And you know what?
Wow, that's
Chris
great.
Reeve could really separate the characters of Clark Kent and Kal-El, Superman. He
Right.
really separated them better than anyone I've ever seen, because George Reeves was kind of the same as Clark Kent and Superman. Would you not agree?
That's true. True.
There's the that we got.
Yeah,
when we saw it.
I wanted to ask a question of the panel in the chat real quick. So there have been a few Supermans, like we mentioned. There was George Reeves. We had Christopher Reeve. We had Brandon Routh. We had also Henry Cavill. Well, we had the one on TV, which was the CW. I think
You had Smallville. Don't forget Smallville. Don't forget Superboy.
Smallville, yes. Tom Welling on Smallville, yes.
Superboy before that in 1980. It had two actors, Gerard Christopher and help me out here. Who was the other Superboy actor? Look it up, Mikey. You're good like that, please.
Okay, I'll look that up.
I know it's on the tip of my tongue.
They actually made Max Fleischer. They made Superman cartoons that were fantastic. Remember
those were well done.
Those were well done cartoons, and they ran 5 and 6 minutes apiece.
Al, don't forget Kirk Allen in the Superman movie serial of the 40s.
Kirk Allen, yes, the black and white, yes, that's true.
But
I met Kirk Allen chance at a film festival here in Atlanta one time.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He had a cameo in Superman, the movie, Kirk Allen did, in a cut scene where he's Lois Lane's father on the train, watching a teenage Clark Kent outrun the train.
Okay, so
I
John.
think I remember that from something.
Okay, so John Hames Newton, that's Haymes was his middle name. He played Superboy in the first season of the 1988 to 92 TV series, and then Gerard Christopher took over the role from the second season on through the end of the series.
That's right. Yes, he did. Now, guys.
Shall we play a game?
Would you like to play a little game?
Okay.
It requires everyone on the panel to close your eyes when I play the clip. Here's why. This is called the logo game. Now, Al knows, and we all know, everyone on the panel, Sarah, Mikey, myself, there would be a logo for either a production company or a distributor or a studio at the end of most television shows, even to this day, when you can see credits. These days, credits are crunched if they have credits at all. And I don't like how on streaming, it automatically jumps to the next episode of a series and won't let you watch the credits unless you select that option.
Well, you know, you can, like on Netflix, you can select it from their website, but it'll say at the top left, it'll say back. And all you got to do is arrow up where the credits are playing small, and you hit enter, and it makes them full screen again.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see the credit.
I agree. Now, let's play our game. Now, what I'm going to do is play a clip of a logo. And it's an audible clip for the listeners, right? I want you to close your eyes because you'll see it. The way I have this set up in StreamYard, everyone on the panel will see it, and it gives away the answer. Al knows all these frontwards. Al's going to know them. But let me just start with this. Just tell me, what company is this a logo for? Close your eyes. I'm going to play a clip. 9 seconds. Just close your eyes. Don't cheat, panel. Mikey.
All right.
I'm watching. Mikey. Here's the clip. And I happen to know this is one of Al's favorite logos.
Answer.
And were you closing your eyes? I didn't see anyone
close my eyes.
My eyes are closed.
It's review from Universal Pictures.
Oh, you're close, but it's a Shamley production.
Well, no, but it's on all Universal products. They distribute, you know, like on Alfred Hitchcock. It's at the end of Alfred Hitchcock Hour. It's at the end of a lot of shows. But it was, you know, later on that logo became Universal. Remember the end you'd see Universal logo at the end. It's the same company, even though it said Smiley. It was a Universal company.
MCA Universal. And here's
a Universal. Yes,
they put it at the end of Thriller, Boris Karloff's Thriller.
Yes, that was all. That was a Universal production.
Let's listen to it again. I think even on Leave It to Beaver they had this, or was it Dennis the Menace?
Well, you know, when I worked at Turner, when we had all those shows, they all came from Universal, and you know, but Universal, that Review was their logo. That was their logo before they used the Universal with the globe at the end of shows.
That's right. Let's listen to it one more time.
Didn't you see it says MCA? Well, see, Music Corporation of America owned Universal Pictures. That was the same company. That's why it says MCA.
Yeah, so, there was also the one I remember about Universal, which went dun 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 dun, and that's when they reached their 100th year anniversary. They had the flying plane, which was in black and white. Then they had the biplane. Then they had Well,
my favorite Universal logo is called the Glass Globe logo. It's on all the old Universal horror movies. It's got the glass. It kind of glows, and it's what they call the Glass Globe logo.
Yeah,
wow,
that's my favorite.
That's good one too.
And if you see the movie Xanadu, which is not a very good film starring Olivia Newton-John,
come on.
They show the different Universal logos in the very beginning of the film. Up to that point, it's kind of cool. Sarah, you've been so good.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to play another classic logo. This is from a producer. So close your eyes and tell me, what is the name of the person this logo refers to? Rolling.
I know.
That was a twofer. But
the first one was after A-Team.
It was Stephen Cannell. Yes.
Yes. Cannell.
Yeah,
That's
Stephen
right.
J. Cannell. He's at the typewriter.
Yeah, he's on
the papers in there, and it forms a C. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
he's-
Ted, go ahead.
He's got.
I used to like that logo when he pulled it off the typewriter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I said, he was after the end of A-Team, right? And my mom, you know, because I have dyslexia, so she was. And there's that guy. See, you could be a writer too. I am not a writer, but I'm on YouTube.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, also, you said it was a twofer. The other one was Columbia Pictures.
Yeah.
That's right. And speaking of Columbia, Al, well, I gave it away, so I will play Columbia. But what did Columbia become? Who took over Columbia Pictures?
Well, Sony.
There you
Sony
go.
My favorite logo was with Screen Gems. It goes dun, 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 dun. Do you have that logo?
Six version. Oh, I sure do.
Yeah, that was at the end of a lot of TV shows, and they also had Screen Gems had the Sticks logo. It said a Screen Gems television production.
That was on Flintstones, for example. Genie, Bewitched, and I love the classic Screen Gems. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah, that's well, that was first. That was first, and then it became the Sticks logo.
Right. I'll play those, but let's do another one. This is one I play on the show quite a bit. I love this. This is from a distributor. It no longer exists, this company, but who was that? Anybody?
It was Viacom. Viacom had several logos over the years.
They played Viacom, didn't they, for Mary Tyler Moore show?
Yes, they did.
They also Viacom distributed the Beverly Hillbillies. I mean,
My Three Sons. They did My Three Sons and the Turner Years. Yes.
Well, what happened is I think Paramount owns them now. I think Paramount took over the Viacom.
CBS
Paramount Viacom. Yeah, Paramount Plus.
Yeah. They took over Viacom.
They did. Yes.
I've got some Beverly Hillbillies and 16 millimeters still got the Viacom on the end.
Nice.
No way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. Chance, can I ask you a favor? Do you have the MGM UA, the introduction that always came before a James Bond film?
No, but that's a good segue. We can do that when we segue into our final topic. We've already gone 2 hours. Gerry Anderson's UFO. But
hey, Mikey, do you know who started United Artists?
No, I forgot. Who started it?
It was Charlie Chaplin and Mary Pickford. They started UA.
Oh, yeah,
because they were artists and they wanted to unite, and they became United Artists.
United, yes.
United Artists.
Yeah.
There you go. Yes.
And always it then became a Transamerica company. It had the UA, and then it had a Transamerica company come up.
One of my relatives used to work for Transamerica there in San Francisco. So
yeah,
they did the Pink Panther movies, MGM UA, James Bond, as you just said. Ready for another logo, guys? This is a no-brainer, but close your eyes anyway. This is too easy.
Fox has always been my favorite logo on movies and on television shows. I like the old Fox fanfare where it had CinemaScope and the orchestra, but that's my favorite logo of all time.
I used to love it when I got the remastered. This is where I remember the first from when I got the remastered videotapes of Star Wars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which were just terrible. I was like, why would you do this to it? Anyways, that's another story. But the THX sound right after the Fox intro. Yeah. Oh man, we had a really cool system at the time, and it just sounds so good, right? And I'm like,
the THX logo was nice and loud. It was great. In the theater.
Yes, it was great. I loved it right after that, right? It was just, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this, and then that's what happened, and then I don't know. Anyway,
it was great on Laserdisc too. And they had the Skywalker sound, George Lucas's sound system.
Yeah. And Tracy is right. That was Douglas Fairbanks Sr. that was with Pickford and Chaplin. Yes.
Yeah. And Mary Pickford was in on it too, I do believe.
That's what I said. Pickford, Chaplin, and Fairbanks. Yeah.
I have a later version of the Fox logo that's not such a favorite of Al's or mine, but I'll play it anyway.
Oh, you play it.
was owned by the News Corporation, but now since Disney owned Fox, they took the Fox name off and it's just got 20th Century Studios.
Right, 20th Studios, and that was the version. I remember they tacked that on to the end of Big Valley, like in 1998, and Fall Guy, and all these shows. I like the original logo, like in the old Lost in Space, the 20th Century Fox TV logo. Yeah.
You know what logo it used to be on the end of the Rifleman that I always liked was 4-Star. A 4-star television production.
I'll have to do that one in part 2 of our trivia game.
That was a great logo.
Yes. I got another one for you. Let's see. This is from 1968.
Do we need to close our eyes again?
Close your eyes. Thank you, Mikey. You're a good boy. Close your eyes. Now this is kind of tricky because it's all right. Here's the logo. Al will know, but here it is, everybody.
I'll let Mikey go.
That's
Paramount.
Really? I was only 3 when that came out, so but it's Paramount, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was at the end of Star Trek season 3 because it was trivia. What was the logo on Star Trek before Paramount? You know this, Mikey.
Right?
Desilu.
Yeah, Sarah too. Yeah, Desilu.
It's like it's Star Trek. I know my Star Trek.
Desi and Lucy Arnez's companies. Yes, and then Paramount.
Desilu production, and then what they put at the end of it was a Desilu production.
You know, my favorite Paramount logo was on the end of Love American Style.
Oh yeah, that was good.
I have 1969 Paramount.
Yeah, that was my favorite because it came up at you. You know, it had
Oh yeah, then. Yeah,
I love Love American Style. That should be streaming on Paramount.
That's a great Love American Style. Is a great show.
Let's look at the 1969 Paramount logo. That's not the one you're talking about, but that is from 1969. They had a couple different versions in 69, right, Al?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was owned back then by wait. I was trying to remember what Gulf Western owned them, right?
That's right, and it says so right on the logo. But I like this version. I want to play it one more time. The 1969 version. The Brady Bunch had that in some episodes.
Yeah, they shortened it. The one on Love American Style was a little bit longer, but they shortened it up later on.
And then I have this 1970s Paramount logo for our game.
Every version of it.
The record didn't skip. You're probably having a flashback to the days of the phonograph record when the record skipped. No, I just want to.
I was not.
I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you guys, my favorite opening of all time was 20th Century Fox, and you see the car going and crashing, and you hear Burt Reynolds' voice go.
That was on Cannonball Run.
It was.
Yeah. That was the anime.
That's my favorite opening. Yeah.
That was clever.
That was very clever. Yes.
I have one I can't even play because there's nothing to it audibly. The 1970s Warner Brothers TV logo. You would just have like the end title music of the show. It was like Alice or the Dukes of Hazzard would play over it, and maybe you'd hear an actor's voice or something.
You know, Warner Brothers used to be owned by Kenny Shoes. It was a Kenny company.
Yeah,
I was going to say it was a shoe company.
Yeah.
But remember how the Warner Brothers in the 70s, nice big red logo, but there wasn't music to it, right? It would just have you'd hear the end title music of the television show that it was distributing or owned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
I always enjoyed when, you know, the big WB would come at you with the Looney Tunes and that studio a couple of years ago burned down. The whole, like, everything. They had the animation part of it burned down, the studio itself.
Unbelievable.
The fires and stuff. Yeah.
Actually, when I was in California years ago, I went to Warner Brothers, and it was funny. I went there on a Sunday, and I was turning around at the gate there, and the guard came out. This is a true story. And he says, "Well, this is private property." And I said, "Well, I'm just turning around." And I said, "Can I see the studio?" So he took me back and he showed me some sound stages. I never will forget that. That was it.
What year was that, Al?
I got a picture. It's a slide. It's me standing in front of the Warner Brothers studio.
Nice.
What year was this, Al?
1973, 74, somewhere around there.
Was that the same time you saw Hollywood Squares, or was that another trip when you?
No, I saw Hollywood Squares and Johnny Carson.
That same trip.
That was in Burbank. Yes.
Yeah, Burbank. Yeah.
Wow. And you met Gary Owens from Laugh-In, the voice of Laugh-In.
I did. Actually, I went to, when I met Gary Owens, he was a air personality on KMPC in Los Angeles. And so I went to the radio station and, it was owned by Gene Autry. He owned that station. But anyway, and so I walked in and Gary Owens was actually on the air. And he didn't run his own board. He had an engineer. He was in a separate room with a microphone. And I was just looking in and this is a true story. He said, nice. And so I went in there and sat down with him. He was really nice. And I watched him on a show for a little bit.
Nice. Yeah, Zoper's Plex verified. Yeah, Gulf and Western was a commodities trading company that traded with Paramount. Yes, that's good. Thank you, Zopers, for clarifying that for us.
So, what do you think about Paramount buying Warner Brothers?
I
don't have an issue with it.
I'm not making any money off it.
No, I know. Neither am I, but I don't have an issue with that. No,
actually, I'm cool with it, Al. I'm cool with it.
I'm okay with. I had rather Paramount pick them up over Netflix because Paramount is actually a film studio and Netflix is really a streaming service. They do make movies that hit theaters for a couple of weeks, but Paramount I think is the best suitor for Warner Brothers.
Mm-hmm. Well, Al, this next logo is for you. 5 seconds.
Yep. And on some of those logos, you had the guy saying a Screen Gems television production, and some of them didn't,
Hey, let's look at this one then.
A Screen Gems production.
My favorite. I like that logo.
Like that?
Well, the ones I liked were the Pink Panther where it goes.
Those are good, but I always like the mark or whatever it is where they chisel to the stone. Oh yeah. That's one of my favorite ones of all time.
That was Bracerius or something like that.
I can't think what it was right now.
No, it was.
I love that one.
Yeah, it was for Hercules and for Xena Warrior Princess, and it was the guy who was the major creator. And I forget his name. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look that up.
Hey, Chance, do you have the Universal logo itself with the globe?
I do. I'm so worried because they're so picky about copyright.
Okay.
But it's okay. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up. But I don't see Sarah simul streaming, and I don't want to cause problems for her channel.
Well, okay. We all know what it looks like anyway.
What'd you say, hon?
So we're all simul streaming this. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
Just affect me.
I pre-checked all of my clips. And sometimes, Sarah, you're a YouTube expert. Sometimes that doesn't work with the live. It's like there's a different bot monitoring live streams versus an actual video. And that's frustrating because you think, okay, it says it's okay to use. I just can't monetize it. In fact, I turned my ads off. I turned my advertising off because I got a lot of complaints about too many ads. I had the ads turned all the way up. And the other thing is on my taxes for any content creators out there that are monetized. This is my first year of doing taxes as a monetized channel. And it sucks because they don't deduct state or federal taxes. I had to pay taxes. I just finished my taxes this week. Actually, I'm finished my state taxes tomorrow. And I don't like that. So I'm trying to decide if I want to move forward being a partner or not. I don't know because it kind of sucks. I had taxes on thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars I had to pay. So
right. Yeah. See, I don't pay taxes now as it is. Right. And I just recently got the ability to be monetized, right? So I can't put it in my name because I got disability, right? So I'm gonna have to put it in somebody else's name if I want to make money off it, right? And then they're gonna have to deal with all that. Yikes!
No, I wanted to mention to Sarah that it was Renaissance Pictures that did Xena Warrior Princess and Hercules, and that was created by Rob Tappert and Sam Raimi. They created that picture.
Hey, Chance, do you have the Screen Gems logo that was on the Three Stooges?
Oh yeah.
No, but I'll get it. I'll take
No, if you look up, it's. I love the sound of it. You know, it's on the end of a lot of early Three Stooges. I have them on film, and the Screen Gems logo is on the end, and it's great.
I'll get it just for you, buddy.
Just put if you search it, it's Screen Gems logo. You know, like for television on the Three Stooges. You'll probably pull it up.
I'm playing Russian roulette here because I don't know what's going to happen with the copyright. But,
yeah, well, because what was it?
Let me see.
Knight Rider. I played live on my show.
Oh God,
Fine.
don't do it. Yeah.
And then when I uploaded the video, the same video I played, it was banned around the world. But live I can play it, but load it up on a video I cannot. So whatever.
Right.
Isn't that crazy?
That was the original Knight Rider, right? The beginning. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh yeah.
Who did that music?
Yeah.
I'm going to test you now, Mikey. Who scored that iconic theme? Don't look it up.
Thank you.
Do you
Was
know?
it Mike Post?
No, it was Stu Phillips.
Stu Phillips, okay.
Who did Fall Guy and Battlestar Galactica and Buck Rogers in the 25th Century.
Yeah.
He did all the Glenn Larson shows, Lobo, BJ and the Bear, all that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
great.
Even Highwaymen. Yes,
And
even
my
Highwaymen.
friend Curtis interviewed Stu Phillips on his show Retro Zest, and I play it on Fistful of Radio almost every other night. I love it so much. Seriously, you go to fistfulofradio.com. It'll air, I think, on Wednesday night or something, but I have it in a continuous rotation as program director. Yeah, Mike Post was the king of TV themes.
He was absolutely the king. I still say to this day, his A-Team theme is still one of the greatest.
Oh yeah, A-Team. Yes,
It
one
is.
of my
Yeah.
all-time favorite childhood shows. Like
Yes.
my brother had an A-Team van, and my mom would make green Play-Doh for us, and we would forever picking out green Play-Doh out of those wheels.
Well, I'll be gosh darn.
Okay, here's a question. Do you remember the name of the narrator who narrated like the A-Team, like in 1972, a crack commando unit, and he was a famous guy from the 40s and 50s.
Tell us. I know. Al, do you know?
Yeah.
I'm not good with names.
No, I was looking up. I'm sorry. I was looking up Screen Gems. Go ahead.
Okay, his name was John Ashley, and he had appeared on the Beach Blanket Bingo movies along with Annette Funicello and Frankie Avalon. And he was the narrator. He was not credited because he didn't want credit for it, but he narrated every opening until season 5. When season 5 and Robert Vaughn and Frankie.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened there. I was like, A-Team's doing so well up until here. And I was like, well, I mean, it's mostly so watchable. I've seen them.
You had to mention Robert Vaughn because now something else had spurred a memory, and I forgot to say it then. We're talking about Superman 1 and 2.
Right.
For 3. Superman 3 had something with Robert Vaughn. He played the villain, right? He was like he was a greedy character, right? Yeah. How about the scene with the supercomputer that Richard Pryor's character develops? It's kind of scary in the age of AI because we hear about how much power AI needs. And if you remember, when that supercomputer is going haywire, it starts just sucking all of the power out of the power lines around the world, creating a huge blackout.
Right.
And I remember Pryor's character going, it wants to live! You know, and that shit's gonna happen in real life if we're not careful. I think Superman 3 might be more prolific than we ever knew.
Amen.
That's
because
crazy.
It became more sentient, and it turned that one woman, right, Chance, turned that one woman, his sister, into a robot, an
Vera.
automaton.
Yes, Vera. That gave a lot of people nightmares. Hey, here's a Screen Gems logo from 1955. It's 10 seconds long from a Three Stooges. I hope there's no problem with copyright. Rolling.
But it also had a separate audio track when they didn't have that. Hey, Chance, is there a way I could share a picture on here?
Yeah, Sarah will tell you how to do it.
Well,
that's what Zoper said.
Yeah, the picture.
What?
Do you have the picture selected?
Yes.
Okay, so then you're gonna go to the little TV with the plus sign there. You're gonna click on that on the bottom of the screen there, and you're gonna follow the prompts to bring up the picture, and then Chance will have to bring it up.
Oh, I see. Okay, here it is right here.
Bring it on, my brother. from another mother. Hey, hello to KLTEHQ.
We're doing all right.
Hey,
Back
Chance,
returning,
here
and
it
it's
is right
hot.
there. You can show
Yeah, I
it.
got it. Here it comes. There it
There it
is.
is. Yeah.
How about that technology? It looks like it's colorized.
Yeah, that was a color one. Yeah. Well, they put it on. They had color ones and black and white.
Oh, very nice. So that's what you're looking for when you weren't listening. I got you.
Okay.
I do the same thing. I'm not picking on my buddy. I do the same damn thing.
You know, the lady holding the torch, they did a story. That was a real lady. They did a story on her one time I saw a long time ago.
That's right. I saw that same story. Yes.
Yeah.
Just like Little Debbie's a real person. She's like one of the executives with the company. Little Debbie Snacks, the little girl in the cartoon. That's a real woman in Tennessee.
Oh yeah, it's like the Gerber baby.
And I have seen some Columbia logos. They animated it where the woman would come to life, you know, and like there was a movie where there was like some bugs or rats, and she, you know, she stopped them from the logo and swatting at the, you know, it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
They could do some funny things with logos if they wanted to. Just like the Fox one that Mikey was talking about with the cars going up in the.
Yeah, the cars from Cannonball Run, yeah.
And they knocked the searchlights out, remember?
Yeah, the searchlights, yes.
Al, now you're making me think of another movie I hadn't thought about in years, Pleasantville with Tobey Maguire. It was like part black and white and color. That was a cool movie. It was one of John Knox's last movies.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah.
That was very offbeat.
Hey, Chance, can I share one for you? I just found the this. I love this logo now because it's my favorite one now. It's only 16 seconds long. It is the MGM 60th anniversary logo intro for James Bond for 60 years. I just want to, I want to go ahead and share that if I may.
Yeah, send it to me and I'll play it.
Oh, absolutely. I'll share it to you.
Is it ready? Okay.
Yeah, here we go. We'll hit share. There you go. And I'll hit the play. Let me know when you're ready for the play button.
I'm ready. Go for it.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the logo since Amazon owns the later movies. They changed the logo. Now Warner Brothers owns the MGM library up until 1980, I think 79 or 80, and that's why, you know, Warner Brothers owns those, but after that Amazon owns from that on up to the new ones.
Cool.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
What do you think about the movie Forbidden Planet? Look at the comment I put on the screen from KL. He just finished doing a stream on the movie Forbidden Planet from 1956.
That's Kevin. He's entertainment headquarters, and he's located in England. And
Nice.
yeah, they did a whole thing on Rocky too, like a couple days ago. Check him out. He's also on our show Thursday.
Right,
you know who's in
and
that
was
show,
the
don't you?
introduction. That was the introduction of Leslie Nielsen.
That was one of the actors. Who else is in that movie? Anne Francis, of course, future Honey West star.
Yes.
But you had Richard Anderson, Oscar Goldman himself.
Yes.
So it comes full
Oscar.
circle.
Yes, I remembered that.
I
And
think
Robbie the Robot. That was the first time
before his hairpiece. There was a Fugitive episode, I think, from season 2. And it's like the only one of the few times, and he did some westerns too, like Wagon Train without that hairpiece. And I think he did an Alfred Hitchcock Hour without that hairpiece. He had the worst hairpiece in the 1970s. I mean, it was just
awesome.
But you know, Tracy said that RKO was a great logo too. I like RKO.
Yes, it's a radio
He
thing.
had the tower. He had the beep 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 beep. You know,
Great logo.
Oh yeah, I like that one too. That was a good one.
We're going to do a part 2 on that because it's just such a great game to play. I think those are all the logos I'm going to do this time. We've gone almost 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Oh, wow. We should start wrapping up. Did we cover everything? We covered, the passing of Valerie Perrine. We covered the hamburgers. We could still get back to some burgers if we didn't cover, but I think I pretty much said my piece on burgers, I think.
Sure.
We talked about burgers? I don't remember.
Hamburgers. No. I know, right? And I showed my $6 Million Man comics and magazine. That ties into a video short I'm going to do soon. But yeah, so
cool. Yeah, you covered everything, Chance.
Oh my
Brother,
gosh,
you got
I did it.
everything. Yeah.
Let me make sure I didn't leave any photos out. Why don't we go around? Why don't let everyone say what you want to say about the topic or anything, starting with Al Hardee. Al, what's going on with you lately?
Well, I enjoyed the program. I think my favorite was talking about the burgers. Of course, you like the comics, but I like the the movie logo stuff because I'm a movie person. I love watching movies and television shows, and I think that's a great subject we can cover later on.
Yeah, movie logos would be terrific. We need to do that for sure. And by the way, I did say we're going to do a special on ABC and CBS and NBC and Fox television networks. We're going to do that. And Al even asked me, he goes, why aren't we talking ABC? And it's because of the prep. I had so much to do today in terms of errands. I need to spend a lot of time prepping for that show.
Well, growing up when I was from school on up until high school, I watched programs on ABC more than really any other network because they had the shows that I liked, like 12 O'Clock High and the Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, and all those shows that I loved as a kid were on ABC. Now, of course, Outer Limits, Twilight Zone was on CBS, which I like too. But I don't know. It seemed to me I watched ABC more back when I was growing up than the others. But I did watch NBC. Bonanza was in color. The first color show I saw was Bonanza on a color TV. So I like some of their stuff too. But it was ABC for me.
Right, and we're going to talk about that at length, hopefully next week. But that's still on tap. When we did our very first Podblast together, Al, back on June 15th, 2019, which was a Saturday, I said, we're going to do a show about Lost in Space. We're going to do one about game shows. We're going to do one about the honeymooners. I didn't do a Lost in Space show.
Well, we
years later, until like in the last year, for the 60th anniversary of its debut in September 1965.
But you did.
Well, if anybody wants to go back in time and look at my channel or Chance's channel, The Honeymooners was one of my favorite episodes we did.
That's right. So what were you saying, dear? I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was okay. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was just going to say, you waited 6 years to do that, but you did 2 shows on Superman. It was amazing.
That was great. Oh, and I also, and Chance and panel, I want to mention, because I'm covering Get Smart, the very first and only black and white pilot episode, which featured Michael Dunn, who played Mr. Big, premiered on September 18th, 1965, 4 days before I entered this earth, giving my mom a 23-hour labor pains.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
23 hours. Wow.
23 hours. Yeah.
And I got to say thanks to Sarah. She put together, she gave me 3 cool thumbnail logos, including this one. Sorry, listeners, that's on the screen now. And that's the one I used for Chance acting demo because I'm airing this on both of my YouTube channels. But I think that one's really cool. Sarah.
Did Sarah do that?
Yeah, Sarah did that.
Sarah, that's nice.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't even ask. She just sent it.
Well, that's why I asked if I could put it on my channel, because if so, I was going to make a thumbnail, because I didn't have time to make ones that I normally do, where I take a bunch of pictures of the stuff we're going to be doing. I just didn't have time for that. So I had credits. I had credits, and I went and used whatever Chance said as the prompt to make this, and I made 4 of them. The 4th one was useless because it wasn't even spelled right at all.
Well, the AI didn't make Valerie Perrine look like Valerie. There was a Lee Majors image in one of them that looked nothing like Lee, and then Valerie. But also, I see here there is a little mistake. I'm not complaining because I love this, but
that's AI,
the $6 million man?
Right. Yeah. Well, anyways, that's AI for you. It takes spelled words correctly and just says whatever it wants. That's why one of those things that I drop around in chats a lot is, gibberish that says Lee somebody, is a quote. I said, make an inspirational image, right, of a person sitting on the cliff with their arms up. And it did that, except for it then it took no words and made gibberish, and then fine, whatever. Now I have a quote from what?
Yeah, and Sarah, I loved what you did to Gerry Anderson, going per Turson.
We haven't talked about Gerry Anderson's UFO. There's not much to say because I want to do it right down the line. But Al has some film prints of that, or like the opening credits to Gerry Anderson's UFO, which was a great sequence, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Hey,
too.
Sarah. Sarah, I need to. maybe sometime you can help me create an opening for my show with like film stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. Hit me up. You know how you have all my ways to get a hold of me.
Yeah. Well, because I see when you do stuff, you use like the film. You can see the little scratches and stuff. It's kind of cool, you know.
Yeah, I have those on my InShot. Like I said, I pay for it, so it updates regularly.
We did lose. Yeah, Joe is reminding me. We did lose the bald-headed principal for the Back to the Future trilogy.
Yes,
yeah, the one that said, "You're a slacker. You're a slacker." To Marty McFly.
Look, I may be a slacker, but I get my stuff done. Okay.
That's
yeah, right. I dare him to say that to God up there in heaven. You're a slacker, God.
Yeah, I'll have to remember that line.
Mikey, now Sarah, I introduced Sarah to Space 1999, and she's enjoyed.
You did?
Nice. Oh yeah. It's my new drug. I watch it often.
Shout Studios was doing live streams a couple of years ago. Wish they would do it again. Space 1999.
Oh, they still do. They still do. If you watch it on YouTube, Shout Studios every once in a while will do an endless loop of all of the episodes from.
Well,
Space
it hasn't done it in like 2 years now at this point because the numbers were strong and then they just started dropping off, and then they started putting other stuff up. They rotate their stuff, but they do have on the playlist all of them there, so you can watch them anytime you want. Right. And also, there's streaming sites, free and paid for, that have them. So,
Gerry Anderson's UFO was the precursor. When Star Trek got canceled, that's when UFO began over in England, because it started production in 1969, right when Star Trek was ceasing production. And it was just such a great show. There's only 26 episodes. Doesn't matter. Yeah. They're all so good. And there's even some that has real Beatles music. The song.
The guitarist, I wish I remembered his name, but the guy that did the guitar solo at the beginning of Space 1999, where it goes,
Barry Gray. Barry Gray.
Hey, Chance, I think I told you this story before, but when I worked at Turner, we carried Star Trek, and we had it on 16 millimeter film, and Paramount sent. We didn't library the prints. They would send 5 shows a week, and so then we'd have to return them. But anyway, one of the episodes they sent in the 5-pack was
in Spanish. You did tell me.
No, it's in French.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was French dialogue. So I called Louise Wilhite. She was the lady at Paramount that I worked with, and she worked in the distribution department for television. And I said, one of the prints you sent was French soundtrack. She says, "Oh, okay, I'll send you the English version." And I said, "I'll just send this one back." She says, No, you can just destroy it. We don't need it." So I kept it for a long time, but I don't know what I did with it. I think I've traded it or sold it over the years. But
I mentioned it in the I did mention it in the chat. His name was James Tolkien, and he passed at age 94 2 days ago on March 26th.
Aw.
Yeah.
James Tolkien.
James Tolkien. Not a token. Tolkien.
You must be joking, Tolkien. Maybe it was a TV show. I think it was a Norman Lear show or something. I don't know.
Danny Staton's brain is melting.
His brain is dead.
I'll have to restart it later. For Danny.
Brain, what is brain?
Right?
UFO. Getting back to the UFO, those were like a James Bond movie. It was, in fact, you heard some of the same sound effects from James Bond. Ian Productions. Michael Billington was a major character. Paul Foster, he was seen in the Spy Who Loved Me James Bond movie. He was the guy at the beginning of the movie, the girlfriend of Agent XXX, who gets shot to death by James Bond.
Yeah, he's the one that got killed. Yeah, that was him.
And he was a
on
very
the mountain. Right.
He died in 2005. Barry King of BK on the Air interviewed him years ago before he died. He can't find the audio. I'm like, you got to find that audio.
But can I confirm this? In Shadow UFO, they had a moon base Alpha, right? So is that where
not Alpha? It was a moon
Alpha. Yeah.
It wasn't called Alpha, but yes, they had a moon base. What did Shadow stand for? You saw it in the opening credits of every episode with the typewriter.
The Shadow?
What does Shadow stand for?
Secret headquarters and something. Development organization.
Organization. Yeah. And it was funny because, as Sarah knows from watching Space 1999, the Brits pronounce words differently than we do, like schedule.
Oh, yeah. Schedule. Oh, yeah. I had to get used to that in like P&G, right? Because Captain McCarthy was like, "This is the schedule," and I was like,
schedule, yeah, schedule.
It's schedule. Yeah. It's just a schedule. It's on a schedule.
And And you know what's
Hell.
also funny about that was they had several departments, right? But one of them was a modeling agency. Was their front? That was one of
It was
them.
the movie studio.
Modeling agency.
It was
yeah.
a movie studio.
Movie studio.
Shadow,
Thank you, sir.
the main headquarters was beneath a movie studio, and Ed Straker, the commander, doubled as a movie executive.
Nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He also was in the military, his character. And I'm telling you, man, his origin story is very sad with his wife Mary and his son gets killed. Spoiler alert. Look at the episode Confetti Check A-OK. It's later in the run in production order, but that really is the origin flashback. It's even better than the first episode identified in the pilot. But look up, watch these as movies back to back. Trust me. Confetti Check A-OK, and then A Question of Priorities. Watch those back to back. You'll be crying, man. It's so sad and good.
Joe was asking me, where did you get that shirt there, sir?
In Hawaii, the island of Kauai. Hawaii.
Nice.
The Garden
Oh,
Island.
You get me one?
I wish. Well, I
How dare
stayed
you not
in
know me
Kauai.
then?
Well, I stayed in Kauai. We flew into what they call Lahui. We flew into Lahui, which is their airport on that island. Yeah,
That sounds like a loogie.
Yeah.
I fell into a
thank you.
loogie.
Yeah, a loogie.
Thank you. Well, I got to see two people. They were doing a demonstration video on surfboard, and it was Gabrielle Reese, who played for the USA volleyball team, women's volleyball team. And guess who else was training her? Laird Hamilton, who stood in for Pierce Brosnan at the opening of Die Another Day, going on Maui and doing the yeah. So I met them. So that was cool. Yeah, that was cool.
Very cool.
20 years.
Well,
I've
yeah,
never been to Hawaii.
Can you imagine, just like Sarah, I've told you this many times, my reintroduction to Space 1999 back in the 80s when I was a kid, wink, wink, was on WVEU TV 69, and they only aired 40 of the 48 episodes because 4 of the episodes were recut to be in a movie format for syndication. So can you imagine not even seeing the first episode where the moon breaks away from Earth orbit?
Yeah.
Because
I would.
I had to wait to find it on WATL 36 again. And Alien Attack was the name of the movie edit, which was Breakaway the Pilot and War Games. Some of the most exciting episodes were withheld on TV 69. Same with UFO. Gerry Anderson's UFO, they withheld the first episode Identified and Reflections in the Water. I mentioned that earlier because those were edited also to be a TV movie for reruns and for late night TV. And UHF stations.
Oh yeah, it's like the first episode of Babylon 5. They made it as a TV movie. Can't find it anywhere.
Right.
I know. And they did that with Time Tunnel. Al. Time Tunnel were edited in the 80s as movies. They would take 2 episodes of Time Tunnel, which only lasted 30 episodes, only 1 season on ABC, and they edited 2 episodes into movies, and they wouldn't always make sense. But it's okay because they're lost in time, so it really didn't matter. They could just show up in another era. And that actually worked when they edited those. And they did the same thing with the Planet of the Apes TV show, which only lasted 13 episodes. They edited a bunch of those. I think there was an hour-long format. Yeah, it was. Into movies.
It was.
They did that. Yeah. That was Fox. All 20th Century Fox. Fox owned Time Tunnel, Planet of the Apes TV show, and the movies. And they didn't own Space 1999. That's ITC that distributed that worldwide. But anyway, I digress. I guess I'll say goodnight. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah, for coming on. You were clutch. You're clutch, and thank you for putting up with my damn motor mouth. I mean, you hardly got to say anything, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. If you do a part 2, I'll be there for that too if you want.
We're going to do it. I want to do more logos, movie logos with Al. Movie and more TV logos. I think it's a great topic. You watch. Someone's going to steal it, like a Sunstrom or somebody's going to steal the idea.
Well, right.
I like Dave, though. Sorry.
So, do you want us to go ahead and promote our channels then, Chance?
Why don't you start there, Mikey?
Okay. So here at Chatty Blogger MS, we only believe in kindness reigns and God's our number one pilot. That is our main meme for the channel and our main purpose of giving all the kindness possible to everyone that joins our Chatty Blogger family. We have some wonderful things coming up this next month. As I said, I will be covering all 4 parts of, in my honest opinion, the greatest. And this was something every Easter, my parents, all 6 of us, and the kids and everybody, we all sat around the TV and watched Jesus of Nazareth from 1977. And this is weird because next year it's going to be 50 years old next year. Amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Franco Zeffirelli, and I mean an all-star cast. And we did lose Olivia Hussey, unfortunately, as Mary, but we'll talk about that too.
Her in Psycho 4, the movie from Michael Hopkins introduced me to that movie, and it's the flashback explaining why Norman Bates is so screwed up, and she played
why she went nuts. Yeah,
she played Norman Bates's mother.
She did.
She also was
I remember that. I watched it.
She was in a rare Christmas horror movie up there with and I hate to even say the movie from the 80s. I hated Silent Night, Deadly Night, but there was one in the 70s, Black Christmas with Margot Kidder, pre-Superman the movie with John Saxon. And it was kind of like When a Stranger Calls. And it was before When a Stranger Calls, where the dude's in the house making phone calls and stuff. That was a trippy movie. What made me think of that? Something you said.
Well, I don't know,
Black
but
Christmas.
anyway, like I said, so that'll start April 1st, and that will cover 4 days. That will cover 4 days, right up until Easter Sunday, which is April 5th this year, and then a week later, we will go ahead and go back to doing my 3 days a week reviews, 2 episodes per day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, of the greatest spy genre parody ever, which is Get Smart. And we're on season 5, so there are 26 episodes. Won't take long to finish. And then we're also going to cover the 7 over 3 days. We'll cover the season 1, 7 episodes only of 1995's The New Get Smart, which had Andy Dick, Elaine Hendricks, and of course Don Adams and Barbara Feldon still there. And then later on,
99.
Yes. And later on, I'm hoping to get Chance and Al and you, Sarah, if you guys want to go ahead and do a special for me on our StreamYard, we can cover all 3 movies of the Get Smart genre: the Nude Bomb in 80, the Get Smart Again in 89, the TV movie, and then
I love that movie.
Reboot in 2008 with Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway.
Okay, trivia, Mikey,
So
about
that's
Get
what's
Smart.
coming up here on Chatty Blogger MS.
All right, cool. Who played Jaime the Robot in Get Smart?
Dick Gautier.
Right, and he was a cartoonist. He could, just like Martin Landau, that was a secondary career. He was a very talented caricature artist, and he's married to Barbara. She played Bunny in Gomer Pyle USMC, the girlfriend of Sergeant Carter. Barbara Stewart.
Barbara Stewart. Okay, I didn't remember her last name, but thank you, sir.
They did Tattletales, the game show, many times.
With the one with Bert Convey. Yes.
Bert Convey,
okay. I remember that. Yes.
He died, and Bert died in 91, sadly, of a brain tumor.
I know. Yeah. But I would love that, guys. If you, and Sarah, if you, want to join me near the end of April, I will do those 3 movies, and all 4 of us can review them.
William Platt. Wasn't that his name? William Platt on Get Smart, who played the boss.
No, it was Edward Platt.
Edward Platt.
And Edward Platt survived. Now he was in the Nude Bomb in 80, but after that, I think he died soon thereafter. So he was not in the TV movie from 89.
Cool, but my point for Al Hardee was it's funny, before Get Smart existed, he showed up in an Outer Limits from season 1. It's so weird seeing him play a dramatic role. He was with Donald.
He did. Yeah.
He was with Donald Pleasance, future Loomis, in the Halloween franchise with Michael Myers.
And
it was called The Man with the Powers. The episode with Plant and I just said it at Plant and Donald Pleasance. Yes.
Right. And also, did you know that Edward Platt was a classically trained operatic singer? That voice was his. That was never mimicked. It was him. So he was trained in opera and music. And
do you see that comment to you, Mike, from a viewer, Zopperplex?
Okay, Zoper. Oh, okay. He wasn't in the Nude Bomb? No, okay. Let me verify that. And the way I can do that is to find out when he passed. Edward Platt.
Zop is pretty good at all this stuff. He chronically comes over to my end and says, but this isn't correct. And I was like, I misread a thing. Anyways, I have to correct the record.
One of the greatest opening and closing credit sequences ever was Get Smart. Really, I love the.
Oh yes.
Okay, you're right, Soper. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Yeah, Edward Platt died in 1974. I am sorry.
There was only one episode that he wasn't in, and Bob Hope took his spot because they had already done that same exact episode before, and he didn't want to be a part of it again. So he was like, "I'm not going to be in it." And then Bob Hope was in it, and I'm like, "Oh wow, that didn't make it any better."
How about that Buck Henry? What a great writer.
Yeah.
Buck Henry and Mel Brooks. Hey,
I like Lead Bottom. Lead Bottom was always my favorite.
Yeah.
we're gonna do a show, a Podblast rather. I've done a Mogul series a couple years ago. Listen, I did one about Glenn A. Larson. I did one about Stephen Cannell. We talked about tonight. But we're gonna do one on Aaron Spelling, and you count the hit shows, the longevity that man had. I can't wait to do an Aaron Spelling Mogul series Podblast, and I want all of y'all to be on that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just wrote this to Zoper that Daniel L. Carr, who we saw later in Stargate SG-1 series, played Chief in the Nude Bomb. So there you go.
Yeah. Also, Zoper mentioned the Filmways logo. Remember that was on the end of Green Acres, where she said, "This has been a Filmway presentation."
My presentation.
Yeah.
Darling. This has been a Filmways presentation, darling. And then Ellen May on Beverly Hillbillies did that. This has been a screen. No, this is a Filmways presentation, or whatever she said.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And like in the show I do with Dan and Pons. Yeah. The whole thing is this has been a my flock presentation. So.
I like the Addams Family version too, Al. Of film.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Oh, Dana Elcar says, Mikey in the chat. Dana Elcar played the Chief in the Nude Bomb. Yeah, I didn't like that actor much. He did a $6 Million Man I have on film, season 4 with Farrah Fawcett. One of the 4 episodes. That should be a trivia question. How many episodes of the $6 Million Man did Farrah Fawcett Majors appear in? Take a guess, Al. Throw a number out there. How many episodes?
Did she appear in?
Farrah Fawcett Majors was in many episodes of the $6 Million Man. Her last appearance was in September of 1976, right when Charlie's Angels was debuting as a weekly series after a March 76 movie of the week, 90-minute movie.
I'll say 10.
Lower. Sarah, want to take a guess?
5.
Close. Lower.
4.
That's it. Ding, ding. Simon. Stereo. 4. She did one in season 1. She played the character Kelly Wood, an astronaut. She was in season 2. The Peeping Blonde is a journalist who gets film footage of Steve Austin doing bionic tricks, and she tries to put it out in the news, exposing him. And then she was in season 3, The Golden Pharaoh, and then she was in season 4, the one I have on film, reprising her role of Kelly Wood from season 1. And that's a really good episode. The last time she was in the show. Yeah.
Hey, Chance, I've got some Charlie's Angels with Farrah Fawcett, and I've got one. I think it's called Murder at the Disco or something. She's in.
Well, I've got to borrow that. You lent me one with Cheryl Ladd.
Yeah. The one with Farrah Fawcett, I think it's called Murder at the Disco or something. And there's a nice print. The color's beautiful on it.
Do you know where it is? Could you find it right now?
Yes, I know exactly where it is.
Well, I'm going to leave you a 12 o'clock high. We'll do a temporary trade, not permanent, but just you can watch my 12 o'clock high, and I want to borrow that.
Ransom sharing.
Film talk. Welcome to Film Talk.
All right, so what's Al got going on?
Hey, we got trivia right here. I know the answer to this. Al, do you know who died the same day as Farrah Fawcett? Sarah, you know. Let's see if Al knows.
I know. I'll be quiet.
It was on June 25th, 2009. I'll give you a hint.
Well, there was that, and China.
Yeah.
Who I was actually upset about when China was dead. I liked her. I liked her a lot in wrestling. And wrestling.
She did porn too.
Well, yeah, I didn't see those, but this is a family show, so it's just basically wrestling.
MJ, Michael Jackson, of course, died, and the Academy Award snubbed Farrah Fawcett. Didn't mention her in the in memoriam. She did a lot of movies, man. She did Extremities. She was even Logan's Run with Michael York.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Oh, that's a great movie. I just saw it when I told you to go. Yeah. All right. So what's Al going to be doing on his channel?
Yeah, on YouTube, it's Al's Place. That's all you have to do is just search Al's Place, and there I am. It'll have Hardee Entertainment, but all you have to do is type in Al's Place and do a search and subscribe. I would appreciate it.
But Al, talk about your last show you did. Al, tell them about your last show you did.
On Tom Hardee, the actor.
No relation to Al Hardee, by the way.
He spells Hardee Hardy. Mine is Hardee.
I wonder why he didn't spell it right.
Chance was part of the show because Tom Hardee was in a movie shot here in the Atlanta area called Lawless, and Chance had a small part in that movie, and we showed a clip from it. And Tom Hardee, to me, is one of my favorite actors. he's an actor that when you see him in a movie, you see him as that character. You don't see him as Tom Hardy. And it's just like we mentioned before, when you watch a Tom Cruise movie, you're watching Tom Cruise, even though he's acting. But it's, you know, but Tom Hardy, he can transform himself into that person. And he's to me, he's one of my favorite actors.
That's awesome.
And you know, we did a show on Tom Hardy in his movies, and because I had watched a movie he was in called Bronson, and I was just blown away by that performance. And it's a very small movie he did years ago, and it's really quite good.
Yeah.
He was also.
Hey, Al, can I ask you a question?
What?
You spelled your last name as Hardees,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
Hardee. Have you ever eaten at the actual restaurant named Hardee's?
Of course.
Earlier.
Well, there you go.
It's Carl's Jr. We said that.
Yeah, that's Carl's Jr. and Hardee's, right?
Yeah, in the hamburger talk that
Oh, yeah. Many times.
I actually went to Carl's Jr. Hardee's for their chicken sandwiches. I love those chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So good.
Al, a little tip. I can't tell you what to do with your channel, but you might want to think about doing one about a character actor who's like a chameleon, Gary Oldman.
Yeah,
he's a great actor. He's really good. He has a drinking problem, but he is such a great actor. He really is. You know,
in between him not being drunk, yeah.
When he played the movie when he was Winston Churchill, I mean, he was perfect. He was just so good playing Winston Churchill. But he's in a lot of good movies. Of course, he's in Lawless. You know.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
that was a good movie.
Al, he played Dr. Friggin Smith in the Lost in Space movie. Jonathan Harris's character.
I still have the trailer for Lawless loaded. You can we show it?
Yeah.
I'll send it to you. Hang on a second.
Okay, cool. Please. Right.
It's
sweetly.
Drinking problem. I always think of Airplane, the movie Strecker, when he
drinking problem. Yeah. You know, that didn't go over really well. I was at a fancy dinner, anyways, and I was making jokes, right? And then I took it too far.
That's true. Yeah, the Nemesis, that was Tom Hardy, the enemy of Picard in Star Trek Nemesis. Yes. Yeah. Good stuff there.
Well, okay. So before you play that, let me say what I've been doing. Okay, on Thursdays, Starkey and I have our Nonsense Silly Fun show that we just have a lot of fun with everybody who can make it. And then on Wednesdays or Saturdays, depending on the guest, I'm on UFO Man's panel now, officially. So we talk UFOs, and we'll be doing a show this on the 1st of April. It's not a joke. We'll really be doing a show. And we'll do that. And then, on with Chance when he has me.
Oh, shoot. I kicked Al. Go ahead. It was a mistake.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then,
I tried to kick the Screen Gems picture, and it kicked him. I'll go ahead.
No. Yeah, and I do stuff with Tug every now and then on his Sunday stuff, and then on Sundays, every other Sunday, hopefully, Dan Pons and I and Tug do Dad and Pons Save the World show, and then anything in between. So like this week, I did a show with Starkey, and we ate KFC jelly beans. 10 out of 10. Don't recommend. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Gravy's the worst.
No.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Al. Let me try to call him. I kicked him out of the damn thing.
Well, do you remember those different flavors of Jelly Bellies, Sarah?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like the vomit and earwax are like top notch gourmet in comparison to this. This is the worst. Okay, the gravy is gym socks. Okay, the chicken's like week old chicken that's been in the back of someone's fridge, right? Ooh, and the corn is corny. I can't tell you any more than that.
I got booted out for some reason.
Chance has
I kicked
fingers.
you out by accident. I was trying to kick out your Screen Gems picture, Al, and it kicked you out too. It was a mistake. Sorry about that.
Well, shame on you. Shame on you.
It was an accident. Did you find the tar and feather scene from Lawless? Oh, and Sarah wasn't done talking. Go ahead, dear.
Well, I said it, but it's not showing. I don't know why it's not showing at the bottom of your screen.
Well, maybe Sarah can talk you through it again if she wants to.
No, I did it correctly. Let me try it again. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
and
what-
that is Chucho. He played Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. Yes, he did. In The Mask. Yeah, that was Tom Hardy. Yes,
Yeah.
And in Lawless, his character gets his throat slit. It's really graphic and disgusting. Tom Hardy's character in Lawless gets his throat slit.
Okay,
Oh,
about the
yes.
alert beans. Real quick, I had the one bag, right? Now, if anybody wants to cash at me money, I will eat the other 2 bags. Otherwise, they're paperweights now.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so the answer to the question is no. One bag is plenty enough. Oh man, they smelled so bad. That's why I finished eating them so I could throw them away. But then I keep the bag around because I don't know. I haven't thrown them away yet.
That's
Well,
that's
Chance, I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry. Go
That's
ahead.
okay. Go ahead.
No. I said it says invalid file. It doesn't send. So.
Oh, okay, that's
All
all right.
right. Well,
I've played it before. I can pull it up myself from my channel, Chance Acting Demo. Since you brought it up, might as well play
yeah, I made some great cuts for Chance back in the day.
it.
And just to acknowledge Joe about where he remembers the airing of the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny is coming to town today. Is that
What?
Sarah, I will tell you, I was talking about you the other day. I said, I really owe Sarah for getting me back into acting again. Because, she did all these things. She just referenced editing little clips that I did and like 10, 11 years ago. Cause I stopped, I went into radio as an ad executive and salesperson. And so Sarah, I want to thank you publicly for
you're welcome.
reigniting the acting bug.
Well, you had said that you wanted to get back to it. I'm like, oh, cool. What can I do to help? You're like, I don't know. And I was like, well, how about all this stuff? And you're like, oh, that helps. Schnikes.
Yeah. That's really nice. And then producer Natalie has taken it to another level too. She's been so helpful with me getting jobs. It's like amazing.
Yeah, well, there you go.
We love you, Natalie.
I really owe you.
Connections are everything, right? It's all in who you know,
for
right?
Sure. For sure.
Yep. All right, the clip is processing, and then we'll say goodnight. Man, Al, I appreciate your time, Al. This is way longer than you like to spend on a podcast or Podblast.
Oh, he's having fun. Don't let him fool you.
No, I didn't have anything else to do anyway. So.
Oh, look at that.
He admits it. He's honest. Okay, so I'll play the clip.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you asked me to join too, Chance. And I'm so happy I'm with Sarah and Al. This is great.
Yep.
We're the fabulous foursome.
Yeah, we do get along smashingly.
I think fabulous foursome. I like that term. That's a cool term there.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Absolutely fabulous.
I am. I know.
Oh, I love that with Joanna Lumley and Twiggy. Oh, FM.
Yeah,
that was a great series. Yeah.
All right, here's my tar and feather scene. And Guy Pearce couldn't have been a nicer mentor. He gave me great acting tips when we shot this in Noonan, Georgia. Here it is. Here's me tarring and feathering a poor bootlegger.
By that time, Jimmy and your mother's caved in. Made deals with Wardell. All except our cousin Spoons. And Race took him out the picture altogether. We Monrocks. We were the last ones standing.
And then Chance gets it all over the cameraman.
They made me shave my goatee that day. But hey, wasn't Guy Pearce's character a real sadist? Man, he is a total sadist.
I just like the saddest, right? Yeah, okay, that's terrible. Anyways, I like it though how Chance said that he got it on the camera guy. Chance and I did when Chance started and I started working together, we did like a 2-some-hour episode, a long show where we talked all about Chance's everything. And Dan, the guy who was on here earlier, Danny Cochran, right? Cochran, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, like at first he was like I annoyed him to no end, but then by the end of it, he was like, "You're so cool." So it was a great journey. Yeah. It was a great show. Chance is a lot of fun. I enjoy working with Chance, but then who doesn't?
My favorite memory of Guy Pearce my favorite movie by Guy Pearce is Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels because it featured my man Sting in the movie.
Dune. Dune has the best Sting ever. Have you seen him?
Oh, yeah, Fade Ralpha. But you got to watch the
key thing of his.
4-hour. You have to watch the 4+ hour edition, which features the name Alan Smithy, a pseudo director name that does not exist unless you had more than one director work on it.
Have you guys seen him, Guy Pearce, in the Time Machine remake from like decades ago? Yeah, that was pretty good.
I did not watch the Time Machine remake because why? The first one was so great. Why would I want to go ruin it by watching something that's going to be subpar?
With the Morlocks. I love those monsters, the Morlocks in the Time Machine. George Powell's classic. Yeah.
The original
all
one,
about it.
top notch. Oh,
right.
In fact, I think I watched that. The first time I watched that was in school. All right, it was like I watched Time Machine in school. It was a great movie. Yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend.
That was his name Alan Ladd, right, from the famous Mr. Ed? From
not Alan Ladd. Correct him.
Correct me, please.
For what? For
Who was
Mr.
the star
Ed?
of Mr. Ed? Al.
Yeah.
Al.
Who played the Time Machine's friend in the original Time Machine, 1951?
It is Alan, but you have the last name.
Is Alan?
Yeah.
I'm not getting his last name.
Alan
Young. Yeah.
He's obsessed
Young.
chat.
But he was in Mr. Ed. Yeah, he was in Mr. Ed series. Yes.
Of course.
All right. Well, the birds are yelling, so.
All right. Good night.
Okay.
We're gonna say good night. So, bye, Sarah. Thanks, and we'll see you next time, Sarah. Thanks for coming on. You're clutch.
Anytime.
Love you, Sarah. Join
Bye
us
for
next
now.
time.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye, Sarah.
And I will see you, Mikey, as well. Take care. And Al, I appreciate you coming on and had a real fun time with you, like the old days.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
I don't know where old Tom Williams is, but we'll have to invite him.
I haven't heard from him in probably a month. I have no idea. I don't know.
I think he's still directing the weather at the Weather Channel.
He probably still is. Yeah. So
all right,
I guess he's just been busy. I haven't heard from him. So
cool, brother. Well, we're going to do that lunch, and I'll bring that film, and I want to borrow that Charlie's Angels, and I'll bring a 12 O'Clock High or an Outer Limits for you to watch on film.
Okay, that'll work.
All right. Thanks to everyone in the chat. A lot of people tuned in. Thanks to Sarah for simul streaming the show. Yeah. Al, I don't know if you simul streamed or not. Doesn't matter.
I did.
Appreciate you doing that. And Mikey, as always. And have a good one, brother.
All right. See you next time.
Okay. Now I'm going to say goodbye to everybody here personally. And I apologize. It was a little chaotic, but fun show. When Danny was on, we're all talking all over each other. I'm the worst offender, talking over Sarah. Sarah can't get a word in. Al can't get a word in. I pushed my boundary of no more than 4 tonight. Had 5 people on the Podblast. I think that could be a first. I don't know. But that was quite a bit of people. But it sure was fun, and it's always nice to be with Sarah. Thanks for listening at Fistful of Radio out of Atlanta. You can catch us there at 2 o'clock Eastern time, Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday and Wednesday evening, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Monday, and I think 7 on Wednesday. And I just rebroadcast this show that you're listening to now. And also we're on Apple and Spotify. And listeners, if you're listening to the show, as always, if you want to see what's going on and see our lovely faces, just Google search the Nostalgic Podblast. And at the very top, you'll see the YouTube channel. Click that and then click the live tab and you can see the show and just look for the topic. Tonight's topic was best hamburger joints. Valerie Perrine passes away, and Gerry Anderson's UFO, which we barely talked about. And then the logo game, the TV logo game. But I appreciate everybody being here and in spirit, and the replay crew is always a treat. Even thanks to the trolls that we got. Some of the troll comments were pretty nasty. Wow. But look, sorry I haven't done a show in a while. We're going to be more consistent, and I just can't tear myself away, so I better do it now or forever hold my peace. So we'll catch you next time on the Podblast. Oh, yeah, and as always, stay safe and don't let no dragons get you. you're still alive. So stay alive. Stay alive.
Slipping away, isn't it a pity? Didn't find time to call.
Ready or not, gonna make it to the city. This is the night to go to the celebrity ball. I just want to celebrate another day of living. I just want to celebrate another day of life. Had my hands on a dollar bill, and the dollar bill blew away. But the sun is shining down on me, and it's here to stay, yeah, yeah. So I'm telling you, I just want to celebrate, yeah, yeah. Another day of living, yeah. I just want to celebrate another day of life. Good.
Get ready to rewind time. This is the nostalgic